Okay. Okay. Let's see. Get crack-a-lack in here. Notes, pens, markers. It's going to be a colorful day. Colorful day. Hi, Raul. Oh, baby, I know you want to come over here. There's just no space right now. Maybe in a minute. Oh, she wants to come over here, but let's do this. So let's see if my camera looks set up. All right, let's see. Raul, Maria, Pam. I know, baby. I know you want over here. Let's move the pencils over. How about that? We'll move the pencils. We move the pencils. Now you're on Mama stickers over there. Hi, Bee. Hi, Hermie. How's everybody doing? Hi, Anlar. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Shelly. I think I caught everybody so far. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, lurkers. It's going to be a colorful day. I hope. I pulled up some palettes and some ideas and a notebook over here. So, and then we'll probably color. Then we'll probably color a page in one of my color books over here. I got pulled over on the side. Just lots of color today. But I'm going to start off with some color inspiration and Society of Idea Collector coloring ideas first. So we'll start with that. I want to show you some palette swatch mind mapping. So, and I got and I printed out some of my stickers. I only cut out a few. I mean, like I cut them, they're out, but I need to, trim them out, I should say. Let's see. So what's everybody else working on today? Anybody else doing fun stuff? Hi, Kayla. I'll get a sip of my lemon water. I think her eyes are still recovering. Hopefully she's not overdoing. Oh, let's see. Anybody got anything they're doing fun? Long time no chat. Hi, Mel G. It's been a few years since I made an appearance. How come, Mel G? Where you been, girl? Where you been? What's been up? Good to see you. I see you, baby. All right, let's get a hand to pet you with. I see you. I know. Uh-huh. Hi, Terry Brett. You want that hand to pet you? She keeps like wanting me to pet her with it. You want to hold hands? You want to hold hands? B, Angie. Okay, Angie. I hope your hand's getting better. Speaking of hands, I hope your hand's getting better. And let's see. I know she does love these hands, but she doesn't like the cat paws. The ones I made with cat paws. She likes these ones that Alyssa made, or Elisa. Elisa made, but she doesn't like the ones I made. She doesn't like the cat paws. Hi, Debbie. Annie Tanner. Yeah, she doesn't like these. See, I made these right here. She doesn't like those. You can let me pet you with those? She was last time I tried to pet her with these. She went, I don't know what cat that is. Give me my human hands. So anyway, I have fun with these. I love these hands. with the changeable shirts. Let's see who else is coming in. I like to say good morning to as many people as possible before we get crack-a-lacking. I'll show my stickers. I spent, oh, I don't know, a couple hours on them, working on a few. I think I've got about, let's see, can you let me get my stickers, baby? Can you let me move your butt? And so I got quite a few different kinds here. I made a bunch of stickers. I even made Zira. I made a Zira sticker. So I'll show those in a minute. She's over there. She's laying on the hands over there now. Let's see. Anne makes Barbie B. She was thinking that she was thinking she likes those hands. You need the hands roll or stickers. Let's see. I know Tina's not going to be here today. She has to take her mom to the doctor. Let me move these over here to the side. So she's not on them. There we go. That's better. Now you got a little more room there. So let's see. Hi, preppy crafty girl sister Jonna. How you doing? Good to see you. Did you see that I got that book that you got? I don't know where you got it, at a flea market or something. And I said, "Oh my gosh!" And I looked on Thrift Books and I bought it. I got it on Thrift Books, sister. I got it on Thrift Books a couple weeks ago. It seems like 3 days ago, but I know it's probably been a couple weeks. But I got it on Thrift Books for like $3 and change. I loved this book when you showed it. Yes, I did. Yeah, I got a tickle in my throat. Let's see. Oh, the stickers. Okay. Well, I might send you one, Raul. Pay attention to which one you like. I might send you one. um, well, yeah. I'll have to hang on. Let me mute a minute. Mute a second. Okay. Another sip of water. I haven't decided if I just want to sell the stickers or send them out to, people that support the channel or what. Hang on, guys. Let me go get something. Hang on. I don't like coughing on y'all. I don't know. Oops, one of my stickers. All right. I don't know if I want to sell the stickers. Hi, Janet. Or if I want to do channel supporters. The problem with doing channel supporters is, like, if let's just say you super chatted me and I wanted to send you a sticker, then I got to stop. I got to go through the stickers, let you pick one, got to get your address, got to give your email. It's more work. It's more work on the stream, on the live stream. I don't mind doing all that stuff in the email, but when you're live, we do enough stopping and starting here as it is. You know what I mean? We do enough rabbit trailing. I can't, and I try to show your IG stuff, and we get too many if we get too many rabbit trails, we're not doing any art. We're just doing rabbit trails. So yeah, I have to monitor my rabbit trailing. So we'll see. I don't know how I want to do the sticker situation. I just know I'm having fun making some. Let's see. Who else? Leona, I know, remind me of yours. Sure, when I saw you like Zara. Yeah. I didn't make a Cordelius. I just made maybe 3 or 4 something from some of my Inktober's. And I did a what do you call it? Movie Monsters My Way a few years ago on Inktober. Pacola. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. I got to go get something to eat or something. I can't cough on y'all. Hang on. All right, I got me a Fig Newton, just something so my throat's not scratchy. Let's see. Let me reach out for a second. Janet, say hi to Janet. You would buy stickers, Deb? You think I should sell them? Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I don't mind doing giveaways with them as well. Oh, let's see. Because I don't want to go in the sticker making business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing hundreds and hundreds of stickers when I make them myself. If I had them printed out or something, would be one thing. But when I have to hand print them, cut them, you know, let's see. Trying to catch up on it. Kimberly. I see you, baby. So yeah. Hi, Missy. I don't mind selling them, but can't go into the hundreds of selling hundreds of stickers either. Not when I make them myself, you know. Hi, sweet lady. Limited edition. So I'll show them to you. We'll talk about the sell stickers. I'll keep you on track. Okay, Janet. Janet keeps me out of too much trouble. She'll keep me out of too much trouble. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do today is I got out my old Hemis here. I did not wet them yet, so y'all can see what happens when I wet them. Let me show you the cover here. This is what they look like. Now, they don't, the apple stickers I added. Those are my apple stickers. But it's the Hemi, Himi, and Hemi gouache. And as long as you keep the lid tight on it, they'll dry out like this, but you can re-wet them. So I have not re-wet them yet. So that, let me move this over. I've not re-wet them. There we go. That's better. So you can see what happens when you wet them. Okay. So I thought what we would do is I wanted to do, we've done mind maps recently and different lists and, for the Society of Idea Collectors. But what I want to show you today is we're going to do some mind mapping based on color palettes. Design Seeds palettes. This is their Pinterest. This is their Pinterest board. And Design Seeds palettes has literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of palettes. They're also on Instagram. So if you don't want to do Pinterest, they are on IG. They do have a Design Seeds website, but they direct you to Instagram for more palettes. So, but we're going to play with this today. And I thought that I would play with the gouache with that to show you. Then we're going to mind map. But I made a list of everything you can use for colors. It's you can use anything for the colors. Hi, Tori, Linda Renz. Let's see. How much? I don't know how much they are now, Leona. You'd have to look them up because I've had these since before the virus, so I've had them for at least 3 years. So, yeah. So I don't know how much they are now. Anybody can look up Amazon. Everything's on Amazon. If you want to see, just look up Hemi gouache. Look up Hemi gouache, and they have different sets. They have smaller ones. I think this is the largest one. It was the largest one at the time. Let's see. Dawn. Oh, is Pacola back? Oh, there she is. There's my little snapdragon. She had company, and so welcome back, Pacola. Anytime you're here, is Janet relieved? Is she wiping her brow? Is Janet going, whew, Pacola's back? Because Tina's not here today. And Julie, depending on her work schedule, whether she's here or not. So let's see. All right, so I think I've said hi to everybody. I'll go ahead and wet these, and I'll show you my stickers, and then we will do some mind map color playing. I'm going to tell you the list of everything that you can use for colors. Y'all know. You just go through your supplies and write down what you got, and then we'll probably do a color book page. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me go and move my iPad first so that no water splashing on there. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a couple. And I don't know that I'll use all these colors. Probably use most of them if I'm doing palettes. Malibu's looking at me like, because they know that I have a spray bottle. She never gets sprayed. It's Oliver. Oliver, when he gets up on the table or any place he's not supposed to be, I have a spray bottle downstairs. And it sounds just like this one. So she's looking at me like, what I do? Am I in trouble? See how she's looking? But she never gets sprayed. She's a good girl. Aren't you, baby? You're the good one. Oliver is the one that gets in trouble. So anyway, that keeps him off of things. Well, he's hard-headed though. It doesn't really stop him. It stops him for the moment. Okay, so there we go. So I got all of them. Just let it sit there for a minute. Then I pulled what I'm going to work in. I'm out of space already. It's over here. All right. So I got my stickers here. So this is one of my, all know I got multiple sweat books, swatch books of different, the different products. But I'm going to use this book today to do the project that we're going to do. So, yeah. I'll put a piece of paper behind. This is just sketchbook paper. So if you do any kind of swatching in a book like this, you want to save the other side. Okay, hang on again. Hang on. No, Oliver, no. I have to watch him around the cords. I went and got me another water to add to my lemon water, so I don't run out of water. But this morning he was sitting behind my computer on the floor by the cords, and all he has to do is just roll over, and I'm unplugged, right? So, yeah, we got to watch Oliver. Okay, hi Annette, Wendy. Okay, so where was I? So let me just kind of review, some things that you can use. I just pulled a couple, to have a colorful thumbnail and show you different colors, but color pencils, of course. Y'all know most of the ones that I use are, well, my tray's covered up in the back behind me. I use a silverware tray for most of my color pencils. Posca paint pens. These are awesome. They go over everything. Alcohol markers. These are just some of my Ohuhu brush markers, but y'all know I got all my markers in the bins right here in front of me. So acrylic paints, and that can be your craft paints or your alcohol, your tube paints. Speaking of which, I'll show you, if y'all remind me later, I did get a couple of new colors of golden at Michael's sale. Let's see. Oh, here goes my stickers. I want to roll over them. I have no space. My elbow's just bumping them right off the table. And then Neo Color 2s, which are water soluble. These are water soluble. I don't have these swatched, so I can't show you the swatches of them. Make some more space. Hi, Julie Topaz. How you doing? Happy, wonderful Wednesday to you too. Doing coloring our colors stuff today. And Malibu's blocking the light. Gee, let's get the light going here a little bit brighter. There we go. The white paper is throwing off the light. I gotta get rolling this morning. Too many sidebars going on. Okay, so we might do a few swatches with these as well. So when I show you the design seeds, which I had right here off of Pinterest, what I'm going to do is we're going to mind map some colors. I'll let y'all play along and tell me what colors things remind you of. Oh, didn't want to do that. What like for instance, if I pull this one, what colors do these things? What things do these colors remind you of? Like maybe this one might be grapes. This one might be, a certain flower, an iris, so we're going to play with that too. So, all right, let's get back to, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Malibu, for moving. Now I have 6 more inches of space. And then we're going to do that with, we can maybe do it with these or these. You can do them with color pencils, markers, paint. Oh, y'all stop fighting. Oh my gosh. What is it this morning? Ay. And especially if they're fighting behind my cords. They don't really fight. They, tussle. All right. So let me go ahead and give you a list of some of the things that you can do the palettes with. Let's see who else. Wendy. I'm probably missing people coming in. All right. So watercolor. Now I didn't pull watercolors. I pulled my gouache. But we have watercolors. But you can write these ideas down for what you can use for this exercise. You can use your watercolors. You can use your gouache. You can use a box of crayons. Look, I wrote all these down. You can use a box of crayons. Sister, I could pull out those crayons and sniff. We won't go on another rabbit trail. I'm rabbit trailing enough this morning. Hi, Rebecca. And the Crayola markers. These Crayola markers, I know we show them all the time. Let me try to get one with a color. Crayola markers. You can get a pack of like 100 for $10. And they're really, really awesome. I've not swatched these either, but there's no names on them. So that's the only thing. They're the Crayola Super Tips. And the thing about them is you can get thin lines, medium lines, thick lines. And the other thing you can do with them, and you can do this with any water-based marker. Let me get a piece of plastic here. With any water-based marker, here's a piece of plastic. Can you see that there? You can color out any water-based marker and then take a water brush and pick it up, and you can use it like a watercolor. So that if you don't want lines, but you like the color, does that make sense? Here it is. So you can make your own little plastic palette there, and then you just pick it up with, it doesn't have to be a water brush. It can be a brush dipped in water. And then you can start using it and now this paper is just sketchbook paper. This is not watercolor paper, but you can use those markers like a watercolor. And they're just so versatile. And they last forever. I've got, 2 or 3 sets of them, and they just hardly ever run out. Every now and then they'll get a little, like, I don't know, it looks kind of like dried something on there, but it just wipes right off. But I've only had a couple of those happen too. So you can just, let me get another color so we can do a little blend. So again, it's all about color today. So guess we'll do this color and this color maybe. Okay. Yes, that's the nose and the color. If y'all don't follow Preppy Crafty Girl, y'all need to follow her YouTube channel, and she has an awesome Etsy too. Is your Etsy open back up, Sister Woman? Is it back open? But y'all follow Jonna. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to pick up some of this. You got this color. Now, it's not going to blend on this paper. This paper, sketchbook paper, watercolor is not going to blend well on here. But what I want to try to do is blend it on here. So I'll blend out some of those two colors and see a little bit darker. Then you could get the lighter shade. So you see how that's working? And that's just with the Crayola Super Tips. Hi, Judy. Oh, how you doing? Good to see you. You are at this moment. Hi, Green 67. Good day. Good day. Are you in Oz? Green, are you in Oz? Good day. Yeah, and you're getting ready to go to bed. I'm assuming it's 12 hours ahead and you're in Oz, right? Australia. Pamela B. All right, so yeah. So I just want to show you that you can use your Crayola Super Tips. We're just talking all different kinds of color today, different swatching. Gonna color mind map. I have no place to put this. No place to put this piece of plastic. Yeah, it is open. Okay, so y'all go peruse the Preppy Crafty Girl, and her logo on Etsy looks just like that one there. And peruse her. She has awesome kits. She has awesome kits, and they're themed. Like, do you still have the bowling kit? Yeah, actually, and they're vintage stuff. They're vintage. She goes out thrifting, flea marketing, traveling around the countryside and finding antique stuff and vintage stuff, and she puts out a kit. I didn't buy the bowling kit. Mom used to bowl when she was in her, I don't know, when we were little kids. I can remember Mom bowling. She did some things, after your mom passes, you think back, what kind of creative things when she was my age, older, she, did other activities. Like, and then when she was really older, before she passed away, she was doing color booking and other things. But, when we were kids, you don't think about your mom being like creative or, but she used to bowl. She played the banjo. I'm trying to think what else she did. Of course, she cross-stitched. She and Grandma both cross-stitched for a long time. And so they were real good at cross-stitching. Both of them were. And I still have both of their pieces. Let's see. Hi, Nanamo. So anyway, my point is Preppy Crafty Girl has awesome vintage kits, one of which is bowling. She did have a bowling kit. I don't know if she sold it. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Pacola, my little snapdragon. And thanks everybody for being here. Thanks all you lurkers. It's a color day. So we're going to do all kinds of color mind mapping, probably a color book. We might do, I don't know if I want to color with probably alcohol markers. We don't do that enough. Okay. So we went on from crayons, to the Crayola markers, which I just showed you. Watercolor, you can get the pan, the tube, gouache, Neocolor 2s. Let me just take a second with these. If you like watercolor in a stick, and they're so versatile, especially in mixed media, but make sure you get the Neocolor. Where's my Neocolor 2? Okay, Neocolor 2. That's what it looks like. I'll show you let me show you the lid. Oops. Here's what it looks like. Neocolor 2 water soluble. If you get Neocolor 1, they're just like a Crayola. Well, they're not like a Crayola crayon, but they are not water soluble. They're just waxed crayons. So if you want the water soluble ones, make sure you get Neocolor 2. Otherwise, you will be sadly disappointed when they will not move with water. The number one. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put in a little couple same kind of colors that I just used there. I should probably, I don't want to zoom in. Yeah, I'm not showing you too much anything you can't really see from afar, but I'll zoom in when we get, crack-a-lacking on something. I just want you to be able to see lots of color. Okay, so here's this one. Let's just mix, I think I got water in that brush, yeah. And then let's mix this one so you can see. Okay, and let's clean the brush. Now we can mix those two a little bit. Okay, so the Neocolor 2s is what you want if you like using sticks. Lurking and laughing. Aw, hi, sister. I got Jonna is sister woman. That's a and then we have sister. There she is. We have sister, Afro Sensible Sister, which speaking of, let's take another rabbit trail. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, let me show you my Instagram post from yesterday. Let's see here. So I did a little garden, and this is Afro Sensible Sister doll, and I named my dolls different people, right? Like there's a Janet Nash, there's a Dee Dee, there's I'm trying to think of what else we have. There's an Aunt Beck. But anyway, so this one is Sensible Sister, and so the title of this one is "Take Time to Smell the Flower." So I put her in my garden, in my flower garden. So here she is reaching for the flower. Here she is touching the flower, and I gave her a little moped scooter. And I love the way her hair fell. Her hair worked out really nice in this picture. It's all in the details. And then I just took pictures of different flowers in my garden. Some begonias. So some of my little mini white roses. But anyway, I just took a few pictures and then the orange ones here. So I really like I like the way it turned out. It's so cute. And she said, "No place I'd rather be." That was her comment. So it was so follow me on Instagram if you want to see my Barbie doll photography. Let's see. I was paying attention. What was that? Anne, I was paying attention to the sticker on the scooter. Yeah, those were little stickers. I think I don't know if they came with. I don't remember if they came with it or not. I don't remember if they came with that or not, or if I just stuck those on there. I don't remember. I don't remember if they came with the scooter or if I just put them on there. Okay, so that's two other things. Okay, we're going to get to my stickers in a minute that I made. Tombow markers, and again, I didn't pull all these out because I think y'all know what most of these are. The Tombow brush markers, the pit markers. And of course, like I already mentioned, acrylic paints, whether it's a craft paint or whether it's a tube paint, color pencil. I got my Hemi gouache alcohol markers, which I showed you. I just pulled this set out. My markers are up in here. Poscas, Neocolor 2. I think I mentioned them all. So I just wrote down as many as I could think of. And I'm not going to swatch today. What we're going to do is we're going to do the palette, some of the Design Seed palettes and mind map off of them. So, and we're going to do probably some color booking. So, so what I want to do is, let's put this paper behind here. Let's turn that off. There we go. And we're going to pick one. All right, let's pick one that's got a lot of different, like this one. Let's start with this colorful one here. Okay. All right, so again, this is Design Seeds Pinterest board, but again, they are on they're on Instagram as well. And again, they have a website, but they'll direct you to their IG because they don't have them all on their website. I think they put them over on Instagram and Pinterest. Okay. So what I'm going to do is try to just pick close to these colors as possible. And you can do this with any of your color. All right, let's see if I should zoom in now. Let's see. Zoom in one. And I'm sure we're going to lose the light because of the white and the light, but we'll see what we can do. Let's see, maybe I could, maybe I should take a picture of it and then just, that might be easier than just to see the colors. Let's see. I don't know. This may take too long. I don't want to do that. But I'll do it for this first one. All right. So, all right, here we go. There we go. All right, so I'm going to slide this over for a minute, and I'm going to prop this up. Let's prop up this so you can kind of, there we go. All right, that's going to work. I think that's going to work. All right, so let's see. Do I just want to use a water brush? Let's see how much water's in this one. Let me get one. Let me get a water brush that's got more water in it. This one is probably, this is a little bigger too. I think this is a little bigger tip. Yeah. So clean. Okay. All right. And when you clean your water brushes as you're using them, a Kleenex is your best bet to clean your water brushes. It kind of sucks the water onto the tissue. All right. So do you have any questions? Put them in caps. I'm going to start with, well, should I do the stickers first? Let me show my stickers first. See, we're all over the place today. All right, let's do the stickers first. I'll show you what I've made. So, and I only cut out one or two of each. And then what I did was, I haven't cut them out. So y'all know, like I did Zira in my Movie Monsters My Way. So, and it was, it's about this big. She's about this big. I did these drawings pretty big. All these movie monsters were about this big on a, 11 by 14 size. They were really on the large side. And I did everything in ink. And what I did in these is started with a Bic pen. And when I get you real close up, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I sketched them all out with Bic pen. And then the solid blacks, I would just use a brush and I don't remember what ink I used, but just ink and brushed, painted the ink. And she ended up having to get a haircut because I made her too bouffant. And so we cut her hair down, but that's another story. So if you look there we go. So you see these were just Bic pen. So you can see the scribbles. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. So, and then, so I just printed them out and then I cut it out. I cut her out like this. So, and these I printed on clear stickers. I put another sticker over here because this wasn't showing up. So, if I send one to you or whatever I decide to do with them, you have to put, if you want the white to show up, you have to stick them to something white. They're going to show, the white area is going to show the color of whatever you stick it to. Let me get a corner here. It's easy to peel. So just so you can see what I'm talking about. See, they're clear stickers. So, I mean, you could put them on a color, you could put it on a color if you wanted, but they're clear stickers. So anything that's white is going to show up the color or whatever you have under it. See what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? So, if you put it on a color, all right? Because in case y'all don't know, there's no white ink in printers. All right, so there's Zira. I'll show you all the different ones I did. Y'all already saw my lemur. Let's see, where's my little stack of lemurs? I'm trying not to get them too, trying to keep the stacks kind of neat. I have some little boxes I'll put them in. So you already saw the lemur, so let me pull those out. Because I printed off some more lemurs and some smaller ones too. But so here's the lemur. And again, all the white is clear. Yeah, I might have to make a Cornelius. Yeah. So let me just pull one up here so you can see. It's like any sticker, you got to get it started, right? See? Anything that's white is going to be clear. The eyes are orange. See, the eyes are orange, but anything that's white is, oh, I didn't mean to pull it all the way off. But anything that's white is going to be clear. Now let's see if I can get that back on there. Okay. So I got a stack of lemurs. Then I did, let me find the one I cut out. Where's the little panda? There it is. So this panda I did quite a while back on the scroll, and the actual face is about this big. The panda face is about that big on the original. So here's what it looks like come out. I cut it down, and yeah, I like them. I like all of them for different reasons. Let's see, Lucette, Shelly. I'm probably missing people. I'm pretty sure. Yes, inkjet printer. Inkjet printer. Yeah, on clear sticker paper. Okay, so there's the, and I'm thinking about getting me a new printer. My printer, it's a Epson Arteza something, I don't know the number, but it's, oh gosh, it's probably 10 years old. Maybe not quite 10 years, maybe 8, 9 years old, but it's pretty old. And it gives me fits every now and then. Sometimes it does, especially a glossy paper. And you can get matte sticker paper too, right? You can get matte sticker paper, clear. You can get clear matte sticker paper. You can get, just go look on Amazon. I'm telling you. And it's going to depend on your inkjet printer, what kind of, paper works best in your printer. But mine's been a good printer all these years, but I'm thinking about getting another, something for the in here. So I don't have to go downstairs to print. I can just print in here. So there's those. Let me kind of stack here. Then I did my Edgar Allan Poe. Again, I did him in the same year that I did, I have it written on here. I think I cut it. 2019 is when I did the movie Monsters My Way. I'm going on, I think, Pacola can tell me, I think I'm going into my 10th year of Inktober. This October, I think, will be year 10. I've done 9 years of Inktober, and I don't follow the prompts. I think I did 1 year, but then I did it a little bit different anyway. I do my own topics or themes. I did undersea, I've done insects, I did movie monsters. I just do my own Inktober theme, but I do complete them so far. The last 9, I think, I've done them. Barbara has an Epson Workforce, never tried sticker paper. Yeah, we'll try it. So here's my Poe. Again, he's drawn with a ballpoint pen. Oh, don't y'all come bounding through here. They're just in a mood this morning. So it starts out with I can't get too much closer unless I refocus, but he's drawn with the ballpoint pen, and then the heavy blacks are painted with a brush and ink. So he wasn't one of the movie monsters, but I did him the same time as I did them. Then I did these little eagles. Again, this one I did this eagle. I use it on my what do you call it? I use these on my Facebook, patriotic things, and I didn't use it on Memorial, sometimes Veterans Day, but anyway, and I've done different variations of changing the color of my eagle in Digi, and changed them up, to have red, white, and blue and different things. But again, he's drawn on, you can see in the back, there's a brush, I just cut them down, or, I crop them down, take a picture, I put it in my, in a folder. And then when I go to print it out, I in the printer features, you can crop down to whatever size you want. So I just cropped them down this much. And then after I printed them out, I cut them down. So here's my little eagle. but he's big as well. You know, these are done large so that when you shrink them down, they really have a lot of detail to them. Let's see. Hi, Devin. And if I'm missing any questions or anything, just put them in caps and ask me again. I'll see them. Okay. Then this one was when I started doing. What was it? What did I call it? I think it was reptiles, but it was not calligraphy, but Celtic designs. It was Celtic reptiles. So I had some kind of design in different ones, and but I ran out of reptiles, so I started doing other things. So this one was one of the dinos that I. Well, here's what it looks like more on the paper, like this, with the earth on the top. And these again had a big white border. There, you know, the actual piece is probably about this big on a piece of white paper. And so I thought these looked good. I shrunk down with the little dino I cut out, you know, with the earth. Look, didn't that look good? I really like this one. Cut out of the original piece, had splatters and different things around it. But this is what they look like cut down. So yeah, there's that one, the dino. Then let's see what else. We got Frankenstein. This was done with the movie Monsters as well. So here again, his actual face is probably about this big on 11 by 14. And then I cut him down. And I've done some digi work with him too and turned him into electrified. I made his hair stand up and, you know, again, ballpoint pen, solid ink is with the brush and ink, but he's, I put him in my Procreate. Well, let me show him to you. Let's see. Let me get over to Procreate. Where's my Procreate? Oh, baby, no. Get down. This is wet. I don't want her in that. Let's see. Where's my Frankenstein? Where's Frank? Here he is. Come on. There we go. Let's turn it this way. So yeah, I played with him, gave him some sparks. Gave him some sparks and some electric things going on in his head. Gave him some crackle. I gave him some crackle, like he's all crackled up, you know. So yeah, I played with there's my Frankenstein in Procreate. All right, let me go back to did I have it in trying to see where I opened my let me go back here. I'm not sure. There we go. Pinterest. Okay. Oh, and then let me go back to my photo where I have this one. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I like Frank. All right, then I did this one is pretty old. This one I did quite a many years ago. I can't see the date on it. 2015, I think. So if y'all remember when I did my biker pug, and again, he's probably about this big on the paper. So biker pug, he's got a bone in his ear, he's got a mom tattoo, he's got a spiked collar. And of course, you know, a watch, you know, in his helmet. And so he looks really cute cut down. Look. I like my biker pug. So, and I didn't want to cut off. I mean, I could cut off this, you know, and of course, if you had one of these, you could just cut around there. If you want it like more symmetrical, you could cut the tattoo off like that because it does look better. It does look better compositionally without the shoulder, but the shoulder has the tattoo. So I didn't want to cut the tattoo off. But, uh, is cat and paste here? Oh my gosh. All right, we're stopped. Hold the presses, people. Hold the presses. Where you been? You've had us all worried, sick about you. We need to know the deets. Where you been? What happened to your IG? We want to know what happened to you. What happened to you, Cat and Pace? We've been worried about you. When you disappeared off of Instagram. And we didn't have any other way to get in touch with you because you don't have a YouTube channel. We'll wait. Thank you, Devin. Hi, Barbara. We're waiting. We'll do a little ASMR lemon water waiting. Everybody was really concerned about you. They really were, Cat and Paste. We'll see if she's typing along something. Thank you. You like it, Kim K, in sticker format? Okay, so this is the one we did, and I don't like the way he looks as a sticker because I'm not sure how to really cut him out well. But this is the one we did the other day, but I don't like the shape of this. I don't know. Maybe I just need to cut around. Let me get my scissors here while we're waiting for Cat and Paste to answer. Let's see. Maybe if I cut it closer, gets more of the, I think maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just need to get rid of some more of the background. I'm not sure. I just don't like, it looks like a light bulb shape or something. So sorry, I killed my IG because it annoyed me once too many. And it's, oh my gosh, don't you disappear on us like that. I'm clicking on that. Don't disappear on us like that. I hope when you say you killed your IG, I hope you just put it on mute and you didn't get rid of it. We're hoping because we love your coloring. If there's people on IG that bother you, then just block them. Don't get rid of your IG because of trolls. Don't do that. We love your coloring work. Or give him a black oval. Well, I can't. I'd have to paint that and then take a picture of it and print that out. I'm not going to paint on the stickers. You know what I mean, Devin? I'd have to go into the original and do that, which I could, if I don't like it this way. But I could alcohol marker them, but I'm not going to go around. I'm not going to paint every one of these stickers with alcohol markers just to fix it. I'll just go in there and make a new one, So let's just go ahead. I think I'm going to like it better without the border or so much of the border. But, he's furry. That's the thing. He's got hairs that stick out. That's, feathers rather. And that's the thing about doing something like a cat or a bird or something like that. If you're using your original, that's better. I like that much better. There we go. He's better now. We fixed him. Yeah, he's better now. Give him an astronaut helmet. And again, let me peel them up so you can see they're clear stickers. So if you want the white to show, you have to put them on white paper. You have to stick these on white paper if you want the white to show. Otherwise, they're clear. Look, let me hold it. See his beak? The little bit of blue will show. But see, they're clear. White, there's no white in your printer ink. Yeah, I don't want to open any stores. I don't want to do a shop. Then that turns it into, I barely have time to do what I do. If I'm taking away more time to open a shop and do all that, that's why I'm not on a lot. There's a lot of social medias, that people are on that they want me to be on, and I just don't have time. I barely have time for YouTube and Instagram and tiny bit of Facebook because my family's on there. But I don't have time to do any more social media. I'm not in any groups. Well, I'm in a couple of history groups on Facebook, but I'm not in any groups where I feel like I have to participate. Coloring, art, mixed media, a lot of y'all have nice groups where y'all, get together and chat in the groups, and you do group projects and prompts and share, which is awesome, and continue to do so. But I feel like if I'm in a group and I'm not participating, I'm thinking, well, why am I in the group if I'm not participating? And I don't have time to participate. Y'all think say, oh, how do you get so much done? Well, that's how I get it done. I don't participate in groups. I'm not on a whole bunch of social media. That's how I get a lot done. So anyway, I do like that. So there we go. I like that better. Then I got two more, I think. Okay, so this one was one of my this was a Halloween it was another year. This one was 2000, I can barely see it on there. 2016. And I did spiders and skellies and nothing too, not compared to some of the I'll show you some of the ones I'm going to make stickers for Halloween from my movie monsters. But this one, I really like this one. So he looks pretty good cut out. This one, I think this one was with the same one where I did the dinosaur one. No, well, yeah, because it's got that same shape. But anyway, so that one turned out really good cut out, don't you think? I really like this one cut out. So I'm thinking, like this one at Halloween. And let me go to my phone here and I'll show you some of the other ones that I'm going to make stickers out of. That I haven't printed out yet. I'm going to do a starfish. I'm going to do, a sand dollar. I'm going to do a sand dollar one. And again, this was from one of my Inktober's. I might do the Nautilus shell. I might make a Nautilus shell. And again, they'll all be about the same size as this. I get 4 on a sheet this big. 4 on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sticker paper because I like them a little bigger. If they're too small, I just like them this size. Okay. Yeah, just hanging around in the corner. So I like them about that size. So I can get 4 on a sheet. I just go into the templates and pick a template that has 4 broke out, But the Nautilus shell, I think that one will be really good. And then let's see, what other ones am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to do the raccoon. I'm going to do a raccoon head. And again, the raccoon is about that big. Let's see. Here was my design. You all know I did a hand carved stamp of the little iguana. So I might do an iguana sticker. Let's see. A bee. And these are all just my, original art. This bee is huge. This bee's this big. He's huge. Look at the palette over there. See how my coffee lid palette over there? That's this bee is like this big. Let's see. The owl, again, I'm not sure about the cropping of it, but I do like that owl. Now, here's some of the ones that I want to do for Halloween. You already saw Zira and Frankenstein and Poe. Nostra. How do you say? I can't say Nostra. Oh, I can't say it. Him, the creepy guy. Nofs. I can't say it, but he's like the original vampire. The original vampire. And Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera. And I do like my little puffer fish. The little puffer fish. Nosferatu. Thank you. When I see it, I can say it, That's the last one. Oh my gosh, Preppy Crafty Girl. That's the last one that I did. Hang on. I got one more to show y'all. It is. It is the pea sloth. So I think those are the ones. Oh my gosh, I won't show that because that's Samantha. So yeah. So y'all know my pea sloth poster. It's a 24 by 36, I think, poster. And so this is what it looks like full size. Yeah, I mean, this is the whole poster. And my pea sloth. So I did cut him down. So what do y'all think? Y'all think he makes a good sticker? I had to cut some of the flowers out, but I think he's a good sticker, don't you? Let's see if you can see the. So he's my pea sloth, flower power sloth, yeah. So but it's a huge poster. Y'all seen it, like I said, 24 by 36 or something like that, and then shrunk down. He looks pretty good. Barbara's groovy. So yeah, when he's cut out, I think that's kind of cool. I didn't peel him. Let's look at because again, white doesn't let's see where I can grab it over here, probably on the guitar. If you just kind of bend a sticker, see how I'm doing that? If you just kind of bend it just a little bit and kind of flick it with your thumbnail, you can get it to come apart pretty easy. Let's see what he looks like. See? Let's go. So anything that's white is going to be translucent like that. Well, the whole thing's translucent, but if you want him to look like this, you'll have to stick him on white paper. What about your space? Yeah, I might do the space otter, Becky Kalora. And good morning, by the way. Hi, Janet Nash. Yeah, so those are all my stickers. Like I said, I only cut out one or two of each one just to see what it looked like and kind of my test, my test. And maybe I'll do a sticker giveaway today and let you pick one. Okay, I'll let you pick one out with the sticker giveaway. This guy, I have to keep remembering. He's actually, he was a clear. I peeled him off and stuck him on, but he wasn't showing up. So I went ahead because I kind of wanted him like right above my name right there, and so I went ahead and just left one on the paper and just glued it down. So I just glued them down right there. So, okay, so that's that took a couple hours right there. Because I already had the artwork done. If I had to do the artwork too, of course, that would take many, many more hours. All right, so again, it's always a good idea anyway to have you a list of your supplies and the different things. These are some of the different things I have that I could color with or work with, and everybody's got something, even if it's a box of crayons. Okay, so now we're back over here on my, I took a picture of the Pinterest. This is Design Seeds on Pinterest. I just took a picture of it so I could blow it up here while we work. So here's what we're going to do. Let me get my water here. Let me get the scissors. Do y'all have any questions? Put them in caps. Thank you, Carla. But yeah, I don't want to go into the sticker making business. Now, like I said, if I could send them, and I could, but then they're much more expensive than just printing them yourself. I mean, though you can get charged, and I haven't really priced them, but for that size of a sticker, this size of a sticker, I don't even know how much they charge you to make that and cut it out. And this is a black and white one. The color one would be even more. But I don't want to charge people $10 a sticker. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't have the time to make hundreds myself on my little homemade printer, thing. So we'll see. I might just keep them for giveaways. Oh, hang on. Let me get my iPad back on. All right. So here's what we're going to do. This is another version of mind mapping, but with color. Okay, now let's see if I can move this over. Cat's not there. Move that. There we go. So I'm going to try to kind of match these colors. And again, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this perfectly. You don't have to do it exactly, is what I'm saying. You know, if you want to do, if you just don't want to even print these out, I mean, if you don't want to make your own little palettes, just print it out. You know, print out a palette that you like. And we're going to look at we're going to look at their Pinterest Design Seeds Pinterest board and see all the different palettes. But we used to play with these a lot some years back. We haven't. Okay. Okay, bye, sister. Where are you? You out on the road looking for new you out on the road looking for new flea markets and thrift store finds. Oh, Denise and I think we're going to go. Well, Denise, me, buddy, maybe Samantha. I don't know. We'll probably do it on the Father's Day or why not on Father's Day, like that's on a Sunday, but the Thursday or Friday before Father's Day. In about what is that? About 2 weeks, we're going to go to the Bigfoot Museum, and then Denise knows all those little shops. Jonna, all those little shops in between Atlanta and the Tennessee border, all up in there. There's all kinds of little thrift shops and little shops where you can go buy vintage and antiques and stuff like that. That's where she got me that box of stuff that I showed you that she got me for Mother's Day. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do that on the pre-Father's Day weekend. We're going to go shop. So anyway, I don't know if you're out shopping. You had a pit stop, so I'm not sure. Yes, we're going to the Bigfoot Museum. I'll do it short or something. I'll at least take pictures and maybe do a video short. No, I said that because the rabbit. Oh, okay. Rabbit tails over and now back on the designs. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the pit stop of the sticker pit stop is over. Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to kind of look at these like this is kind of now y'all be thinking about, oh, let's see. How do I do this? So you can see that, this. I might have to zoom in. So, don't put anything in yet. Don't put anything in the comments yet, but be thinking or writing down. And I got my tissue over here that I'm cleaning off my brush. Be thinking about what these colors, what do you know that are these colors? And if you weren't here earlier, I did spray all this. I might want to do let's do another quick little spray. I sprayed these earlier. They do crack when they're dry, but it doesn't matter. You just spray them down. But do keep the lid tight on them when you're not using them. Okay, this has got a foamy thing on it, and this like makes it airtight. It really does. You really want to keep that lid on there. Okay, so all right, so there's this color. It looks a little bit, it's not it because of the angle of the, there we go. See, because of the angle of the iPad, it might look a little darker. Okay, so then I got a couple shades of, and I should get a little palette out to mix. If I want to mix the color. Here we go. Yeah, let's get a little porcelain thing out because you can clean this out. Okay, let's see. I kind of like this color, but with maybe a little, let me clean my brush off, just a little bit of white in there, kind of knock it down just a little. That's kind of that color. So I'm going to show y'all an idea for you to add to your Society of Idea Collectors. And again, I'll hold this up because it's not looking anything right in the camera. It's not looking anything like the color I'm putting down. So we'll do that in a minute. Okay, then maybe a darker orange color. And you can use a ruler and make these perfectly square like Janet would. Let's turn the color down just a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Maybe. Okay. Then a purple, like this purple probably. I'm just trying to match it what I see, but it's probably not exactly what you see. All right, then a bright pink, not quite this hot pink, but it's brighter than this. The last one will be kind of this color right here. And again, you could just get out your Crayola crayons, you know, your what is it, 96 box, if you have that. Let's do a water in there. And then the bright pink is, I don't really want this hot pink. So let me kind of tone it down a little bit. Maybe with a little bit of this. Is that a little better? Maybe. I think that's closer. Maybe a little more pink. Let me clean my brush. Maybe a little bit more of this pink. I think that's better. Okay, it's a little better. And this one is actually a little bit lighter. Let's add a little bit of white over that. It's just fun to play with the colors too. And if you like having different palettes like this, then go on. I don't know why this brush is just not really activating very well. Let me get a different one. Hang on, where's the lid? It's not very wet. Even when I squeeze it, I'm not getting much water out of it. So it's probably just old. Oh, this one. Okay, this one's still got water in it too. Okay. This is fun to do if you like color swatching and collecting color palettes, you know. All right, so what you're going to do next is, now let me move this light out of the way. And go back to Pinterest here. Oh, no. There we go. So back to design seeds, so I can pick some other colors and some other palettes. But what I want you to do is, if you want, it's just another inspiration idea here, is now take, and I'll write it in Sharpie. I wouldn't write it in Sharpie personally, but I'm doing that for the camera, right? I'm going to do that for the camera. All right. Let's fix the light again. A little bit brighter. Let's autofocus again. All right. Now, what we're going to do is dry the back of the this, since I just set it in there. Look at these, and we're going to start mind mapping out what you see in each of these colors. Okay, so for instance, I'll start out with, and you can let's just start with like maybe 3 things. Okay, let's just start with 3 things. Like grape. And again, you're not going to get a lot of room on here with the Sharpie. You need to do this with something that, smaller pen, so you can get more info and more things in there and branch out, because this is like a mind map, but just kind of like tangles like Janet. But you can get more words and stuff if you write smaller. But, it doesn't show up on camera if I do that. Okay? All right, so now let's go back over here. All right, so I think this one kind of just looks like your basic orange. And this is a little, not quite lemon. This is more of a peachy color, but this one kind of looks like a peach. Okay, we'll write peach on here. So obviously the fruits are coming to mind, right? So now, here, y'all tell me, I'm going to put numbers over them. So when you say something, tell me the number. Okay, 1 through 6. So like, say 2 peach. And I'm going to try to get, we'll try to get 6 with each, 3 with each one of the 6. Okay. All right, so y'all pick one and say what you think it looks like to you. Like this one looks like cotton candy. I'm trying to get y'all involved in this. Okay, number 4, an iris. Thank you for participating there, CB, and good morning. Okay, 6 is bubblegum, Julie Topaz. Bubblegum. Good one, good one. Devin said 3 is a goldfish. See? Goldfish or a koi fish. And we can add a couple more if we want to, but I want at least 3. Icy said number 5, dragon fruit. 5, a flamingo. Who said that one? Temple Moore, good morning. Good morning, Temple. Hello. Good one. Good one. Leah said number one, butter. Yes, exactly. Good one, Leah. Butter. I think we're all hungry. Or these colors just lend themselves to food. Okay, let's see. Vanilla ice cream, Helen Morgan. Good one. Vanilla ice cream. If I miss you, I'm trying to catch them all, but I might miss some. 5 is watermelon. That's Arlene. And good morning, Arlene. Watermelon. We can add more. We can add more on here. Carla said 3 poppies. It's a little orange. It's not, just really no red in that. There's really no, I know it's hard to see on camera, but there's no red in that. I guess poppies do have an orange center. Number 1, a banana. Okay, let's see. A baby chick. Yeah, Kim. I don't know. It's not quite, is that too pale for a baby chick? Okay, baby chick. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, number 1's not quite a banana. Okay, number 4, Barney the dinosaur. Yes, Barney, dino. Okay, I'm trying to catch them. Number 4, lavender. You think it's a little dark. It's kind of an iris grape color. It's hard to tell, Raul. It really is. What did Devin say? Perpy crafty girls laughing at Devin for something. Popsicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good one, Devin. True. Popsicles, Annie. Let's see, popsicles. I don't know if I spelled that right. Annie. 2, a lily. Yeah, lily. Although maybe the orange one might be like the lilies that I have, the tiger lilies. That's probably more the color, but I'm running out of room. We'll put tiger. We'll put lily there. It's fine. Let's see, because I'm going to give y'all another thing to do after this. This is just to get us started. Number 3, Judy said papaya. 3 papaya. I don't know. Is that a papaya color? Orange? I mean, like that's like orange. And I know, guys, I know it's hard to see. Yes, dreamsicle. That's a good one, Julie. This looks like a dreamsicle. I think I'm saying cycle, but how do you spell it? What's the difference between cycle and sickle? Sycle? And it's not looking right for me. Let's see. Judy said number 6, pink pale roses. Yeah, that could be good. Pale roses. Okay. Salmon. Yeah, 6 could be a salmon. Well, maybe. I don't know if I really see that bright of a pink salmon, but we'll go with it. We're rolling with it, Raul. And again, you can give yourself some leeway. Is it SICLE? Pop SICLE. Okay, that looks better. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. We need we got watermelon. So we have at least 3 on each. Okay, we're going to stop. All right, we're going to stop. So here's what you do. Let me move this. I'm going to have to shift things around as we go. Let's see. All right. So what you do then from this is what this does for you is, let me get another piece of paper. I need a bigger sheet of paper. Do I have one under here? I need more space. I need to do a revamp in my room. Denise is always saying she'll help me redo my room, but let's see. There we go. This is a little bit heavier paper here. She never has time, and this isn't a 6-hour job in here. This is like a 3-day weekend job in here. I got Cheetos. Yeah, that's a good Cheetos. So, and again, I just saw Cat and Pace say something again. It's good to see you, Cat Pace. You had us worried. I mean, I think Janet and I have your address. I think Janet sent you a happy mail to check on you. And yeah, but we all like to check on each other, make sure we're okay. If someone disappears for, and especially if your like your Instagram just goes away, it's like, what happened to her? Where'd she go? So yeah, just anybody that's in the Fibs, Friends in the Box, or any of the subgroups off of us, make sure you are in contact with somebody. Like we got Pacola here. She's over at Kathy's and Colleen's and, Janet, just somebody so that we all don't worry about you. Just saying. Is the mother voice coming out of me? is that voice coming out on me, Cat and Paste? Okay, so now, and again, I will write with Sharpie. Normally, I would not do this with Sharpie. I'd do it small because I want to have different things to do with. But what you can do now is pick, even if you just picked one of each. All right, so I'm going to let each person pick one. Well, I don't know how to do this where I'm not ignoring one person. And okay, here. So 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 3 things on each. I'm not even going to look at it. All right. On the first one, do we have 3 or 4 things? Do we have 3? Yeah, 3 things. Okay. I'll pick the first thing, the third thing, the first thing, the second thing, the third thing, and the second thing. I don't remember what they were. Okay. So here's our 6. Here's our 6 colors. There's our colors. And just randomly, and you can also be very specific, guys. You could be very specific and pick exactly what you want to do. So for instance, over here, you might want to draw a banana. Okay. You want to put a banana in the piece that you're doing. What you're going to do is combine, just like we kind of do the prompts, the 3 prompts, where you pick 3 prompts and you make, and I got to show Terry Brett's got another new one out. I'll have to look at it in a minute. And it's just like how we pick the 3 prompts and you take the 3 prompts and you make something with those 3 prompts. Well, it's the same thing, but now we're adding the addition of color and 6 things. All right, so let's see what we pick. 1, I got butter. 2 was dreamsicle. Let's see, S. Oh, I can't spell it. Why can't I spell sickle from dreamsicle? Okay. 3 is orange. 4 is iris. 5 is watermelon. And 6 is bubblegum. So these are just and again, you may not like this color combination. So when you go to pick a color combination, pick one you like. Pick the colors. Well, it's a challenge. Like, I think the next one we should maybe do this one because it's got a variety of, it's got an orange color, it's got a green, a couple of blues, and a gray. So I think we'll do that one next. But then you also, not only do you have a mind mapping combination, but you have a color palette that you can keep in a book or your notebook or wherever you keep your ideas and your color swatches and all that. Julie sent a box of stuff from my sister's things about a month ago. She didn't reach out. Who are you talking about, Julie? Who are we? Who have we lost in the group? Let me go back to Julie. End up with fruit bowl. Yeah, fruit bowl. This one is kind of a fruit bowl, right, Julie? Who are we not seeing lately? Joycey. She streamed about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Joyce streamed about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And every now and then I send her a little sticker or something. And but I haven't seen her in maybe 2 weeks around. And I'm on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter. You know what I mean? And I think Joyce, the only place I know she is on is Twitter. So if anybody wants to try to reach out to her, Twitter's probably the place to look for her. I don't see her. I don't see her on IG. Does she have an IG? Preppy Crafty Girl? Yeah. Um, so I think maybe it could have been it could have been 4 weeks ago, Jonna. I lose track of time real easy. Okay, so like Barb, all right, so we see, here's just some of the things that you could see. So you see fruit, you see ice cream, you see flowers. And again, if you want to make some kind of a composition with that makes sense more than, Terry Brett puts them all together and she'll make comedy, right? Rachel too. They'll make a comedy thing out of it. Oh, you did, Julie? Okay. I go over there. I go over on Twitter twice a week, just for the couple of 2 or 3 people that I care what they say on Twitter, because it's just, Twitter's not what it used to be. I used to love Twitter, so I'm pretty much on Instagram and uh, YouTube. Yeah, before the election cycle, the last election cycle, Twitter, before that, the whole thing ramped up. Twitter was awesome. The election for me just did it in for Twitter. Too much hate and fighting, and there's no such thing as debate anymore. You either agree with that person or you don't, and then you're divided into tribes, and that's it. So I still want to be there, so anyway. Okay, Dot, thank you. Let's see what else. All right, so this is just an idea. Again, because of these colors, we're seeing a lot of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? But that's, could have been the motivation behind picking these colors when whoever put these colors together. But they look good together. That's the thing. So now you can take those colors and you could pick, you don't have to do it random like we just did. You could actually pick the things that you like out of it. But the idea is if you break it down like this, if you break it down from the colors and pick some items that are that color, then you have something to work with, something to go from, whether it's ice cream. You could just do a whole bunch of ice creams, on a stick. You could do a whole bunch of ice creams. You could do a whole bunch of flowers. You could do a bouquet. You could do a garden. Same thing with fruit. You could do a bowl of fruit. The idea though is then you use these colors, whatever you decide to pick, even if it's just a row of dreamsicles or popsicles, if it's a row of dreamsicles, or a row of flowers, whatever it is, use those colors. That's the point. The point is to use these colors, whatever you pick. But it gives you, if you do it this way, if you mind map out what those colors represent, you have something to go off of. You don't just see this pretty color palette. If you see that and you go, oh, I don't know what to do with those. Do I do a blue sky and a you know, grassy, or some olives, which we're gonna do the same thing with these colors too. But you just look at this and you may get enough inspiration just to go off of that and just write down what you see and use those colors. But the point is to use all those colors. Use all those colors in something. If at least swatch them out. You can at least swatch them out, right? All right, so let's do the next one. We're going to do this one here. Let's see if I can, will it pull that up? No, it's not going to do it. And I can't pinch and drag. I'd have to let's just take a picture of it so I can make it large for you guys. Okay, so now we'll go with the next set of colors. Okay. So does anybody think this is fun and inspiring? Because sometimes when you see pretty color combinations like this, you go, well, what do I do with that? What can I make with it? Well, this is some ideas for you to make with it. All right, so let's first do the colors. And this now, let's go ahead and use, instead of the gouache, maybe we'll just do different things with the pencils, Neocolor. All right, so let me just set this one aside now. Let's use a squeaky chair. All right. let's go ahead and get the Neo colors. And we're going to pick these colors. Okay. I think that you can see everything. It's trying to keep it all in there. I kicked off Twitter for posting something on. Oh, yeah, I know. I just stay out of it. It's life's too short. That's how I look at it. Life's too short. All right. So now we'll still have my water brush because these are water soluble. All right. So this is kind of a goldy tan color. Not quite that color, but close enough. I'm looking at all my colors. That's kind of goldy tan color. Then we have an olive green color. Okay. Then we have a dark blue, kind of a really dark blue. And then we have more of a, let's see, this one's going to be that color. Like, let's just get a kind of a true blue there. And then a lighter kind of gray blue. That's too purple, I think. Maybe. We might have to combine. That's too light. This might be the closest one I have. So we'll just go with this one. And then a gray. Kind of a lighter gray. Okay, so there we go. So it's pretty close. This is what in the color box, Crayola color box would be cornflower blue. See, I know that color, cornflower. I just like that color. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take my water brush. It's because it reminds me of interior decorating. Kind of does, yeah, Leona. This is a kind of, you'd have different color swatches and things. The other idea, too, if you don't want to use design seeds, they just have hundreds of them. That's why I like design seeds. You can get them, Instagram, Pinterest, design seeds. It used to be design-seeds.com, but if you put in design seeds, they'll pop up everywhere. But you can also get paint swatches, not the actual swatches of like all reds, all blues, all greens, not like that, but like in the section where the paint swatches with the decorating section of swatches where they have them broke out like this, like to completely decorate a room, and they'll have the swatches like this for decorating, not just all greens and different shades, blues and different shades. That's how they're usually broke out because they want you to buy the paint. Right. So the paint swatches, there's usually a little interior decorating section in the paint swatches where you can pick up some things like this, but it's just easier just to go from here. All right. So before we do anything, I'm just going to wet them down here. I'm just trying to see. Now that turned way much bluer than that in person. On camera, it looks okay, but here in person, this looks much more vibrant of a blue than this. This looks like a little bit more purple in it, but we're just going to roll with it and that's a dark purpley blue, olive. But, even if you just swatched, look how fun that is. If you had pages of these, pages of swatches like this, where you could, as you think of what you can combine or what you think they look like. All right, so now I'm going to move my iPad because we got them there. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing here. All right, so I won't do circles. I'll just like here, like olives. All right, so y'all start. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And when you're doing this yourself, guys, when you're doing your swatches and you're recombining, things are going to come to you. Ideas are going to come to you, just like, the dreamsicle, or whatever, flower, ice cream, fruit, whatever it was that, you were the one that picked that. Those things may not have bubble gum. I wouldn't have thought of bubble gum right off the bat. I might have, if I thought about for a while, and do take some time to think about it. Like this could be a stormy sky. You see? All right, so let's see. Y'all want to pick some? Hi, Rachel. We're just talking about people not showing up. And even though you had all your stuff done, you still showed up. And it was good to see you. We saw Cat and Paste, Rachel. Cat and Paste was here. Well, I don't know if she's still here, but she was here. So she's okay. So, yeah. We what is it that they put on Facebook? Declared themselves safe, after a storm or a natural disaster. You go on Facebook and so and so declared themselves safe from the tornado or the hurricane or whatever. Well, Cat and Pace declared herself safe. Oh, okay. So Tammy said butternut squash. I'll just put squash. Okay. 4 is the ocean. Number 1, maybe Dijon mustard. It's not French's mustard. Maybe Dijon. It's a little not so yellow. uh, Helen Morgan. Yeah, we'll go with Dijon. Yes, thank you, Leona. Cat Pays marked as safe in the art community. Yes. Thank you, Leona. Hi, Flo. Anybody else I missed coming in? Um, Gray Poupon? Is that, well, yeah. I was going to say, I'm looking at gray. Yeah, maybe Gray Poupon mustard. Yeah. Devin. Okay, 3 is indigo. Okay, indigo, but what is indigo? I mean, I know it's a color, but like a stone or what? I mean, that's would be the name of the color. That would be the name of the color. And hi, Jane, by the way. But what thing are you thinking is indigo? Oh, jeans, Anne makes. That's good. Jeans. Good one, Anne makes. 3 reminds me of a late night sky, like dusk. Okay, we'll go with dusk. How about that? Late. 6 is a spacesuit. Okay. See how creative y'all are? You think you're not until you start making lists of things. 5, lilac. 4, a peacock. Yep, some of those peacock feathers are that bright blue. Let's see. Hi, Mary. Didn't see you come in. Good. Yes, blue indigo, but like, what is something that is that color? Like, because you're gonna have to draw it. Oh, yes, birds. That's good, Barbara. Yeah, lovebirds are this color, and so are like pigeons are probably that color too, right? Pigeons, doves, maybe doves. Well, there's a lot of different birds, so we got some different birds. 5 is a sky. Yep, sky. It's a little purple. But we'll put sky. Periwinkle is more the color. Yeah, Leah, this is more periwinkle. And I'm thinking of a flat periwinkle, like those little blue flowers. I don't know. That's what I was thinking of. Let's see. Hi, Shelly. See, yeah, night sky. Missy, we got night sky. We had dusk. I put dusk. 5, a crocus. A crocus is this kind. I'm trying to think of what a crocus color looks like. And a lot of flowers come in different colors too. Lilies and stuff. I don't see Mary. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mary. Moss. Yeah, good one. Moss. I was wondering if anybody's going in for the greens. We going in for the ferns. There we go. Ann makes ferns. Going in for the green. 5 is a blue bonnet. I'm gonna do my sister. She lives in Texas. I'm gonna have to do her some kind of something for blue bonnets for her birthday. Either a painting or one of those little mini boxes or something. That's really not a lemon color, Mari. This is more a mustard color. It's more a mustard color. Although a true lemon you might be able to get away with it with a true lemon. A mango. Is a mango that color? I thought mango was more pink. But I could be wrong, Icy. I can't picture everything in my head. Okay, cactus or a succulent. I'll just put cactus. Yeah. Temple said succulent. Okay, I think we have. Let's see. We need one more in the squash column and one more in the ocean column. Yeah, that could be a thistle too. Yeah, thistle. Okay, we need another couple here. And again, you can do 3, 4. You can do. I mean, there's tons. One of the nice things about doing these kind of swatches also is you can do individual pages with these colors. You can do a page with every one of these colors, just for yourself, for your own idea collecting, right? Dandelion, Shelley, maybe a dandelion. We'll put dandelion. And again, it's the idea is not to match it exactly, but to give you the ideas, because this is what you're going to draw from, literally draw from, you know. Barbara says snapdragon. So if you can imagine it, you can do it. Okay, so let's see. Let's get 1 or 2 more blues. Yeah, lion. Yeah, could do a lion. Uh-huh. Or corn, and makes that's yeah, maybe a corn. It's a little on the, mustardy, heading toward, yeah, not bright. It's not bright yellow. We got peacock. Oh, there's a poisonous frog that there is. I can picture it, Raul. That poison frog. Poison frog. Poison frog. Okay, so we have enough. All right, so then again, this is what you're going to do is the same kind of thing is you're going to pick from your list. And you don't have to do it random. When you're doing your own piece, you don't have to do it random. It's just only if you can't think of anything. If you can't think of anything to do, then do a random. If you can look at this and go, okay, I'm going to do a lion in the ferns at dusk. Let me go ahead and get another color. I'm going to do a lion in the ferns at dusk by the ocean, or you could do the poison frog. And you could pick one of these flowers, like let's go with the crocus, and maybe some kind of birds, one of the birds, lovebirds, pigeons, doves, one of the birds. So now in your head or in taking down notes, we're going to go, let me get another sheet of paper. Hang on. I got scrap papers under my thing here. Okay. We have a lion, ferns, ocean, crocus, or any flower, and then the same thing for any gray bird. Okay. So now you have something to start with or work with. And then but not only do you use this, you use this. You use your color swatches that you swatched out, whatever you swatch them with, even if it's a box of crayons. And then let me hold this right at the level right there. So now you have lion, ferns, ocean, crocus, and any gray bird. Oh, wait, did I miss something? We're missing some. Oh, dusk. At dusk. Dusk goes in there. So we got dusk in there. So, yeah. So you use those colors to do something with this. Now you can sketch it out in pencil, sketch out a little lion with some ferns, ocean maybe in the background with the dusky blue sky. A couple of gray birds could be either sitting on the lion, a dove. A dove could be sitting on the lion, a gray dove on the lion with some crocuses, right? Maybe the crocuses are in the ferns. So you have something to start with. Okay. Trust me, Riri. It looks like I can't even read, let alone spell, when my iPad gets a hold of me typing. I can read probably anybody's typos because I make so many with the iPad. Just saying. So, But so y'all get that? I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and tape this here. I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep these ideas because later on somebody will go, well, what do we do with some, or let me put it on this side of the page here. Okay. Do y'all want to do one more, or y'all want me to move on to a color book page? We can do one more if you want, because again, it's not about me doing something with this today. It's about you collecting the idea. It's for the SOIC, Society of Idea Collectors. Do y'all want to do one more? Can't bit late. What is the these are, Rachel, these are my Neo Color 2 water soluble. Let me show you the cover. Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2 water soluble. Neo Color 1s are not water soluble. They will not move with water. So just FYI. All right, so you want to do one more? Okay, this stream is so good, Raul. I'm glad you like it. And also, Rachel, I showed my stickers earlier. I'm going to do a sticker giveaway. I'll give away one for US and one for international. Well, maybe I'll do 2. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We might do 2. All right, so let's do one more of these just so that you can kind of, get the idea. I'm not going to keep this one. But did I write down over here? I didn't write anything. Oh, let's just circle the ones we picked. We picked butter, orange dreamsicles. We picked the orange, and then the iris, and we picked the bubble gum over here, and then the watermelon. So you can kind of see how you can randomly pick. Here's how you can randomly pick. Now, if I was going to pick, let me get another piece of paper here to do something. Let's get a little piece of paper under here. Now I got some small little stuff. Here we go. No. It's all big sheets of paper under here. I got one over here. There we go. I keep the cast-offs when I cut down big sheets of paper. So we'll use one of them. So the same thing, like if I was going to do a scene, we could maybe have the, we could have a butter with a churn. We could have some kind of a churn, a butter churn with some butter sitting next to the, it wouldn't be in little squares like we get at the store, but you can do whatever you could do. Maybe this will be maybe it could be a farm scene, and here comes the ice cream man to the farm, because they're out on the farm. They don't get the ice cream man out there very much. And in that sense, you could use the dreamsicle. You could use maybe some bubble gum there. Maybe he has candy, watermelon. Maybe he has fruit. Maybe the ice cream man has fruit, candy, and ice cream. Maybe he has a truck with all kinds of stuff like that because he's going out to the farm, right? Or maybe he buys the fruit. Maybe he buys the fruit from the farmer. See how you can just keep doing this, and you can just keep making up stories in your head, and then you can pick, as you're doing this, you can also be doodling. You can also be doodling ideas. You could draw a little farmer hat, a little butter churn. You're sitting over here and you're drawing a little butter churn, and maybe you got the farmer's got a big straw hat on. This little farmer guy with a straw hat. Here's the butter churn here, and you start thinking up stories just by writing things down. But I'm telling you, don't write it down. If you keep this in your head, it's gone. It will be gone. Okay, so then we have flowers, iris. It doesn't have to be iris, but it could be any purple flowers. Maybe in the scene, so you got a farm. So you have a farm here with a barn, and then maybe got the hills back here, and maybe there's some purple flowers growing back there, and maybe they're growing bubble gum. Bubble, have some flower, have the flowers growing bubble gum packs, have them growing growing bubble gum. What kid wouldn't love that? You know, a bubble gum farm. So we have a you see, I'm just rolling with it. You just don't know. You could have a bubble gum farm. So there's the result of this. We got a bubble gum farm. And maybe it takes churned butter to make it. All right, so I'm going to keep this in here. I'll just tape it in. Tape it in our little sketchbook. Let's tape it this way so I can fold it over. There we go. All right, so did y'all think that was fun? I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more color combination. Then we'll get our color book out, and we'll do a sticker giveaway. Hubba Bubba. That's good, Rachel. See, Rachel's funny. Hubba Bubba hydrangeas. That would be a good one. And essentially what we were talking about before you came in, Rachel, was doing the same thing like you do with the prompts when you pick a 3 prompt or Terry. And I got to look up Terry's here, by the way. And when you pick 3 prompts, what we're doing is a little bit of expanding by picking colors. And we're picking the colors off of Design Seeds Pinterest board. And they're also on Instagram. All right, so let me go back to Pinterest now. Let's see. Go back to Pinterest. And we're going to go back to the color board. And let's see what else we can pick here. So, just let's pick something that's really different from what we've already picked. This one's got some purples, peach. I want to try to really pick something different. They got hundreds of them. You could scroll through this for days, And they always have a photograph with them too. Like here's cactuses. Let's see. Well, maybe I don't need to do another one. I kind of want to, but I want to kind of get something to make y'all think outside the box. Okay, let's go with these colors here. Let's go with these colors. All right. Take a picture of it so I can put it on my pictures. It's easier to expand. All right, photos. Let's go with these colors. All right. Go with these colors. And I'll just go with the same thing here. We could go with color pencils too. Maybe we should go with color pencils. Pencils. Maybe we should, or you know what? Let's go with the box of Crayolas. The other thing that I did not write, I wrote down pan pastels on the list because I don't use them very much. I'll just write on here in parentheses, pastels or chalk, because I don't use them, just regular pastels, but keep your list so you know to go to different things. All right, so let me move the Neo colors over and let's go to the box of 96. And I'm breaking out. I don't use these. I have a bag of crayons where I could, when I really want to use crayons, I'll use them, but everybody take a sniff. Okay. Okay, we're going to go with these colors. Oops, I turned it off. Hang on. Okay, if I miss anything, put it in caps, and then we're going to go to coloring, and we're going to color with what do you call it? Markers, alcohol markers in a color book page. So we're going to move on to markers next. All right, so let's see what we got here. And we'll write, and oh, the other thing too is if you have a box of 96, I think there's even more colors now. There's all those new skin tone ones. I think they came out with some pastel ones. But the names of the colors, you could write those down as well. That's always inspiring. Let me get my Sharpie back here. I got a couple Sharpies. Okay, so let's see here. This first one kind of looks like this color. Let's go down the side this way now. Okay, it's not as dark as that, because, it's just not as dark. I could add another layer of something, but I'm not going to do it right now, but you could. Okay, so this one is orchid. Okay, orchid. Then the next one is kind of a brownish purple. It's kind of a browny purple. Is it this now? It's not really is it more this color? Maybe this color with a little bit of brown in there. Maybe a little bit of a sienna color added onto it. Maybe a little sienna in there and a little bit of kind of this color. It's hard to see. It looks almost just dark brown, but it's got a little bit of purple to it. Hang on, where does this one fit? There we go. Let's see. Then we have a real dark forest green. That's black. Dark forest green. What's the darkest green in here? Maybe this one? Let's see. It's a little darker than this. Let's add a little bit of brown to that as well, just to darken it up a little. Kind of a foresty green. It really needs, I know I got a darker green in here somewhere. No, there's one darker. Oh, well, I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, so there's that, and then there's a lighter green, like an olivey green, more lighter, same kind of thing, but a little bit lighter. And you could add a little bit, that's too lime. Let's see, maybe a little bit more of this color to it. Just kind of give it a couple shades. Let's see, I'm breaking out my brand new box and gave them a good sniff. Yes, handmaids. Okay, then we got kind of a mustardy brown, kind of a little bit this color. Oh, I didn't write the names. Oh, well, it's too late now. I'm not going to be able to find the exact colors. But this one's just tan. Okay, so this one's just tan. Maybe I could pick a couple of the other greens back out. I think this one was olive. Yeah, this is olive. So this one, yeah, I added on top. This was olive plus a green. And let's see. This was the darker one. This one was asparagus. All right. And then I don't know. This was a couple, two shades of purple, I think. Okay. And then the last one is a light tan, kind of this. What color is this? Tumbleweed. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much that color. Tumbleweed. Okay. So already this kind of, gives you this kind of a vibe, right? But I also see a lot of cactus colors in here. All right, let's see. Please name the crayon. I tried to, but I missed this one. This is two colors in there. Don't remember. This one was orchid, wasn't it? Yeah, that was orchid. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. I only remember where I put it because they're not in any kind of order. Janet would have all these put in, yellow, orange, red. She'd have them in order. Hi, Dar. Let's see. My favorite car color is British Racing Green. All right, Anne. Do they even make any cars that color anymore? I mean, really, cars now are either silver gray, black, white. I mean, maybe occasionally you'll see a bluish color or something. But when I was growing up, you saw cars in every color, you know? Jan goes, or alphabetical. It might be plum. It might be plum. Okay, so again, let's just think of some things that look, we already got to start just by the names, right? Orchid, plum, asparagus, olive, tan, tumbleweed. So you could probably just make a story just based on those names alone. So let's just say those are the names you picked. If you had five or six, three, four, five, or six different things that were those colors, like this could also have cactus. Well, let's just go with these though. Um, well, we already did olive, so let's go with cactus because we haven't used cactus as an item, you know. So if you had a cactus, maybe this is sand, you could have a desert in the cactus with tumbleweed. So right here, we're already in the desert. Okay, we're already in the desert. Now we just have to figure out the plum, the orchid, and the asparagus. Anybody want to take a stab? Rachel? Or, well, Rachel may not be up to typing too much today. Terry Brett? So you're in the desert with the cactus and the sand and the tumbleweed. Where do you do this plum? And we'll go with plum as a fruit, maybe. You got a plum, you got some asparagus, and you got an orchid. And well, it's not very good orchid, but So how are you going to incorporate that, Terry? How would you, while I'm looking up your IG, how would you incorporate asparagus, plum, and orchid in your desert? Okay, challenge, Terry. Let me go to IG and look up. And anybody else that did one of the prompts, I'll be happy to look you up too. All right, let's look up Terry Brett here because I know she did a new one, maybe two. She did this one. Okay. This one she did, I think she did this one from been working on this for a couple days. Very happy. Okay, I'm not sure she did this from a prompt, but I like it. She's got this little world going on here. So go follow Terry Brett. She's been really rocking the ideas lately. She and Rachel both. Sounds like a salad to you, Rachel. We'll see. You could make a salad, paint a salad. Okay, so let's see. CB goes, the asparagus is growing out of the arms of the cactus. See? I'm telling y'all, people. Let me get another one of those little pieces of paper. Hang on. I think you don't have imaginations. So we have a desert, which has cactus. It's kind of a castle. Cactus and tumbleweed and sand. So if you got a cactus here, instead of having the cactus like this is going to be asparagus. Asparagus growing out of the All right, let me scroll back here. Let's see what I'm missing. Cactus flowers. And or you could have, instead of having those yellow flowers that grow off of a cactus, you could have them being, an orchid. So we are revamping a cactus. So in this desert, this cactus, I don't know if it has spikes on it or not, but yes, Julie Topaz, a cactus flower with those colors. Asparagus are growing. Let's see, keep going. Hi, Raj. Big flaw, Raj. Oh, that one was just made up. Okay. So she said that one was just made, but isn't that a cool world? Look at that world. There's a whole story world right there. I love that, Terry. And then I think she has another. Oh, yeah, this is the one I saw. I was thinking of. So the 3 prompts were cartoon character, midnight, and 3 colors. And she said she's red, blue, and yellow and added black and white to the mix. So she's got Bart saying, there's nothing to be scared of. I don't believe in ghosts anyway. And the little cat, is that a Hello Kitty? I'm scared. I want to go home. So, and she's got the clock back there. She's got the colors. So, I mean, just really being so imaginative lately. Carrie, Carrie, I'm looking at Terry. Let's see. Look, scrolling. The lizard not previously mentioned is wearing the orchid as a hair decoration. See, we got ideas. Got ideas. Because these could be colors of lizards too in the desert. We have the lizard, we have a lizard in the desert. So you can just keep adding. This is like your jumping off point. But the idea in this exercise is to use these colors. Use the colors. And again, it doesn't have to match exactly. Do what you got with what you got. But you can use those colors to do your story. Okay? Let's see. Let's keep going. Plum trees for the plum color. Plum trees would be good, Jen. Like, yeah, that could be a whole another kid's story. Plum trees. Let's see. A new revamp of the painted desert. Put an oasis in there, and it could be anything. Okay, Pacola. Hi, Beth. All right, so let's see. All right, well, so you get the idea. So what I'm going to do on this one. This is kind of my swatch book, but it's a little of everything. It's another, all my sketchbooks are a little bit of anything. All right, so I'm going to take this in here. And yeah, so I've got different swatches. There's my Jane circles. Here's my grabby watercolors. Just different. What are these here? These are my Ecoline brush pens. These are what's in my, this is what is in my watercolor box. And I don't even know what brand any of these are. They're just the colors I picked to put in my medium box. Let's see. There's my Tombow. Here's all my Tombow dual brush markers. Poscas. My Hemi gouache colors. There's all the Hemis. What are these here? What else do I got in here? Poscas. Neo. Now, I just did this morning. I don't have my Neo colors in here. Let me take that down. But I do need to put my Neo colors in here. So it's just kind of a swatchy. This is just kind of swatchy book. All right, let me put the Crayolas away. We'll do a sticker giveaway. All right, back in the drawer. All right, we'll do a sticker giveaway. And then we will do some coloring in a color book page. And I'll pick the color book page. I got marker all over my hands. Let me grab a baby wipe here. Clean some of the Sharpie doesn't just wash off, but get some of it. Okay. Poscas. Water brush. Capped. Sharpies. Capped. All right. Make some space. Oh, I was also going to show you the gold. Now, y'all know Ben, our Ben, Cinder Block Studios Ben. We haven't made anything with his cast-offs. We were going to make some more bookmarks. We're going to make our Ben bookmarks. But anyway, if y'all don't follow Cinder Block Studios, he does a Saturday, not every Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Anyway, Cinder Block Studios. But he's a painter, and he does big canvases. And he has a local gallery and stuff. But he was talking about, I didn't write them all down. I mean, I did, but they're not in here. But he was talking about some of the golden colors that were being discontinued. I don't use a lot of golden, the fluids and stuff. I have a few. But the ones that he said were being discontinued, I said, well, Michael's has got a buy one, get one 50% off this week. So I went and checked out to see what I could find on the discontinued colors. Now, if I'm not, go look at Ben's or go look up Golden or look at, Google it and look up and make sure, I'm just going off what Ben said. He could, he might be not saying, he could be wrong. Hi, Jiminy Cricket Jason. And I was just talking about you on one of the other streams the other day, and I did you a shout out. And yeah, so if y'all don't follow, and Jason is Illustrations by Design. Is that right, Jason? Put it in, type it in for me again, Jason, because I have to sometimes. Well, let me go to his IG. I'll show you his IG because I can find it just by putting in illustrations. And then I will tell you about Ben's colors that are being discontinued, or the golden colors that Ben said were being discontinued. Let's see, illustration underscore by design, Jason Robinson. There we go. So, oops, let's get, there we go. And he does amazing work. So I'm just going to scroll through here. He's a comic artist, but he does awesome portraits. That's an ad. I love some of his portraits. Like here, look, Janet. Janet loves a queen. Look at that picture of the queen that he did when she was younger. Let's see what else. But here's his line art, and then here's grayscaled. And then he did some of the different Star Trek characters. He just does a lot of everybody. There's Mr. Miyagi. So, yeah, y'all go over there. There's Daryl. Walking Dead. So he's got tons of comics over there. So go, yeah, you like Pierce? You saw Pierce Hermy? So, yeah, so go follow Jason. I know it's awesome work, telling y'all. And he has a YouTube channel. He's usually a late nighter. And depending on how busy he is, how often he streams. But go follow him, Illustrations by Design, on YouTube and on Instagram. If you go to his Instagram, you'll find him. You're welcome, Jason. All right, so now, again, I'm going to pull my stickers out that I'm making. So if y'all weren't here earlier, I made some stickers out of some of my artwork. And again, I like them. I like big stickers. I like big stickers. I can get 4 on a page when I make these. So these are leftovers, some of them from my Inktober's and stuff. So different years of Inktober. But I wanted to show you, see, some of them aren't cut out. Now, y'all pay attention because I'm going to do a giveaway, and y'all going to need to tell me what one you like, okay? So I'm going to roll through them real quick. So pay attention, because when I say, what sticker do you like, if you don't tell me, I'm going to send you a lemur. Okay? All right. So this was the, how the original looks on the sheet, and then I cut it down. And these are all big. Like Frankenstein, his head was like this big, and I cut him down. But, this is skeleton. We'll just call him Skelly or Skeleton. Here's Frank. So I haven't cut them all out yet. So there's Frank. Here's my dino with the world cracking above him. So there's my dino coming out of a cracked egg, or the cracked earth, and there's the cracked earth. So dino, whoops. Here's my eagle. And remember, guys, let me reiterate this. Don't email me when you get a sticker and stick it on something and go, that's not white. These are transparent stickers. So whatever you stick them on is the color it's going to pick up. So they're transparent stickers. I did that on purpose. So anything white is going to be clear. All right. So if you want it to look like this with the white, you're going to have to stick it on something white. Okay. You're going to have to stick it on something white because it's clear. Printers don't have white ink. Well, maybe there's such a thing, but I don't know. I don't know about it. But anyway, so if you want the white to show up, you have to put this on a white paper, right? So peel it off and put it on a white paper. And that goes with all of them. Anything that's got white in it, it's clear. Here's an eagle. Here's my Poe. There's my Poe. And again, these were done with ballpoint pen and then a brush and ink. But they were all sketched out with the ballpoint pen. Okay, there's Poe. Here's Zira. There's Zira. This one, I got a little, I think my printer was running out of ink right there because it's really black. I'll cut out a fresh one. So that one kind of didn't quite ink. So but that's the size of them. Look how big they are. See, I get 4 on a page. Aren't they cool? I mean, I like them, but I can't go in the sticker making business. I don't know what I'll do. I'll sell some of them or give them away as rewards or something. Okay, here's one of my pandas. And again, this panda head's about that big on the paper. So there's the panda. And of course the lemur. We've been talking, I got lots of lemurs because I did a whole bunch of lemurs, which is him. Lemur's kind of my mascot. Oh, thanks, Anne. Thanks for my super sticker. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. See, that's what I'm thinking, that maybe I should do a sticker for, those that, give me, at least enough to pay for the sticker and the postage. I can't do them for $1.99 because I wouldn't just not, I'd be, in the hole making stickers. But, Anne just gave me, a nice super sticker. And what one would you like? We'll just do it today. I can't promise we're going to do this every day because I can't go into the sticker making business, guys. Anne, which one do you want? Oh, or wait a minute, Anne. Let me finish showing them and you pick one. Okay. Let me finish showing them, Anne. Then there is now this is from a poster. This is my Peace Sloth poster. So the poster is like 24 by 36. And then here it is as a sticker. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I love my Peace Sloth. So there's the Peace Sloth. And these I'm not really happy with. I did these on Monday, but I think it's the shape of the head. When they're cut out this big, they're okay. I have to really fussy cut these out because I don't like them just trimmed down. Now this one's they're not trimmed down yet, but I don't like it with the brown border. It just doesn't look good, but the emu, it looks okay this size. So there's the emu. Then I got the biker pug. The biker pug. And again, I left the shoulder tattoo. Now I could cut that off and it would probably look more compositionally better if I cut that off. But I like the mom tattoo on his shoulder, right? So there's the biker pug. All right, we're going to start with Anne. Anne, you gave me a nice super chat. So what would you like? Now, you might have said and I missed it. Okay, so there's the Peace Sloth, the biker pug, Zira, Poe, eagle, Skelly, Frank, dinosaur, panda, lemur, and emu. What do you want? What do you like there, Anne? What's your flavor? What's your flavor, Anne? And you'll have to be willing to give me your address. I don't share your address with anybody, not even the other mods, but I am requiring people to send me their address again because people weren't doing it. Couldn't find people and it was a mess. Okay, so Poe. Anne wants Poe. Okay, so let me write this down. Anne Poe. Okay, I'll send you a Poe, Anne. Poe it is. Poet is. All right, so we're going to do 2 different giveaways. We'll do USA and international, okay? And then we'll do a little bit of coloring. Y'all know I'm not going to finish something today, but I'll pull out maybe one of the pinup girls or a face and start a alcohol marker coloring. Okay. Debbie. Okay. So Debbie, which one do you want, Debbie? Debbie, thank you for the super sticker, you and Ann. And again, guys, don't forget to resend me your address. Here's my email. Okay. There's my email. Okay. So she wants the pea sloth. I'll write that down. Now, again, guys, I can't do this. Like, I just can't be in the sticker business, but we're doing it today. We're doing it today. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So Devin, Devin wants Zira. Okay. Devin wants to thank you guys. Y'all, I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just going to do a sticker giveaway, but y'all are so sweet. Okay. So Dev wants a Zira, and I'll give you one doesn't have the black kind of faded right there. All right. So before we get carried away, let me go ahead and CB, I was already going to send you a lemur, but which one would you rather have? Since I've made these, since I was going to send you the lemur, would you like something different than the lemur? Otherwise, CB, I was sending you from last week a lemur. So you tell me, CB, do you want a lemur or do you want something else? And thank you guys for supporting the channel. Seriously. y'all are so sweet. You like the lemur? Okay, so CB, I am going to send you the lemur. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do a giveaway. So and you'll get to pick what you want. So let's start. We'll do international first. So international, wait till I type in go. Tori. Okay, Tori, a sloth for Tori. Okay, I wrote it down. Thank you, Tori. Thanks, guys, for supporting the channel. Okay, so international, we're going to do, when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. All right, put in a number between 1 and 100. You're welcome, CV. And then the first 2 people will get to pick. Okay. Now, I still have plenty and I can print more, but I should have at least 4 to 8 of each. So, all right. So we're going to start with international. So when I put in go, international only, and then we'll do USA only. Okay. You're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. First 2 people closest to the random.org gets to pick a sticker. Okay. Y'all are awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay. International only. Okay. International only. Let me bring up random.org. Okay. So I got my random.org. We'll pick a number between 1 and 100. International only. First 2 people closest without going over. Okay. So first 2 people closest without going over. Devin, because she already got one coming. You're so, oh, y'all are so sweet and thoughtful, and really are. All right, I'm going to count down. So get your number in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Okay, here we go. First 2 people closest to 72. 72 without going over. 72. International only. Let me go scroll back. 72. Dot, you almost made it again. You went to 70. Dot wins a lot. Okay, let's see. 72 without going over. Let's see. CB had 66. Tori had 64. Tina had 66. So it looks like Tina in Sweden. It looks like Tina in Sweden had 66. And Tori had 64. So Tori, you got another one coming. All right. So Tori and Tina. So Tina, which one do you want? And I'll write it down. Okay. Tina and Tori. You pick another one, Tori. Pick another one. And Tina too. And y'all do, I just sent out Tori something, so I have her like address from this week, I think, or last week. But Tina, unless make sure I want to make sure I have everybody's addresses because I go to my book and sometimes it's under Tina or S or you know what I'm saying. I have to. I'm really there's hundreds. I have hundreds, so I lose track of y'all's real names versus your online names. Like, for instance, Devin. I have her filed under D. That's not her name. Her name's not Devin. It's Christine. But, I mean, Yolanda. Yolanda. See, this is why I need your addresses. I lose track of who's your names online versus real names. Okay, so Tori wants a pug. Okay, all right, sloth and a pug. And what did Tina want? Did I see it? Tina wants a lemur. Okay, so Tina S wants a lemur. Okay, got that. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for US. Hang on, guys. Let me make sure I got all the info and everybody's names. Here's my email. My email is always in my about. Let's see. Along with my P.O. box. Did I get that right? I think so. You're welcome. All right. Now, US. We're going to do the same thing for USA only. Okay, USA only, 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. Wait, Leona. That doesn't count, Leona. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Okay, you'll have to put it in again, Leona. Okay. All right. USA only. There we go. Put it in again or a different number, whatever, Leona, because that was before the go. Okay. All right. First two people closest without going over gets to pick a sticker, and I'll cut it out for you. Sarah's peeking over. I do like the Poe. Poe is really cool. I do like Poe. I like all of them for different. That's why I printed them out. And if y'all missed, during October, I'm going to print out some more. Well, that's the plan. That's the plan. I want to print out some more of the creepier ones. Print out Nosferatu, Phantom of the Opera. A couple other ones there too. So, all right, I'm going to count down. Get your numbers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get them in there. Last call. 1. All righty then. Oh my gosh. I'm going to call out Annie for a minute. So Annie and them went up to, they just got back. They went up to New Jersey. Dan's a graduate of Princeton, and they had a Princeton reunion. Now remember, Annie has lived. Now she's a Southern girl. Remember the little video I showed about the bike riding with Samantha, and Annie's going. She's from the South. She knows how to ride a bike. Well, Annie, I'm going to call her out. I don't know if she's watching this, but it was so funny. Annie, when they went out for lunch, she's so LA now, and she's very into health food, very healthy. And she went out and they went out to breakfast, and she said, I want some orange juice. And he brought her some orange juice. She said, is that fresh squeezed? He went, no, ma'am. She goes, do you have fresh squeeze? She went, no, ma'am. And then Annie texted me. She goes, what's happened to me? What's happened to me? She goes, you should have seen the look on my husband's face when I said fresh squeezed, and they said no. I said, was it this look? Was it this look? Because she's been in California so long, fresh squeeze. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious because she's the first one to go, what's happened to me? Because she's lived out in California for 20 years or whatever, you know. But speaking of, now I got to show you this. She sent me this picture. She said, and they call me Manna out there. I'm Logan's grandmother, I'm Manna to them, and Nana to Cameron and Samantha. Because he couldn't say Nana when he was young, he said Manna, so Manna stuck with me. But anyway, she sent me this picture. Let me see if I can show it to you. Oh my gosh, some beautiful pictures at Princeton. But the main one I want to show you. The main one I want to show you is the library. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where is it? Where's the library? Did she send it on a separate one? She might have sent it on a separate. Let me look. I think she sent it just to me. Here, hang on. She showed me the picture of the inside of the library. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not it. Now watch me not be able to find it. That one? No. Oh, where is it, Annie? Where is it? Thought it was in this one. But I'm not seeing the picture of the inside of the library. Oh my gosh, it's just like it's like the library Rachel and I talk about having the ladders. I can't find it. It's not under the three of us. It's not under a separate one. I can't find it. I'll look for it and show it to y'all next time. Okay, so let's do a did we pick a number? Wait a minute. Did we pick a number on random.org for the second number? I'm waiting. Am I waiting for someone to tell me what they won? All right, hang on. I got to back up. Let's back up. What was the number? Was it 72 or was that the last one? Hang on, guys. What was the winning number? I got sidetracked. See what happens? What was the winning number, mods? Was it 72 or was that the last one? Did I pick a new number or did I not pick a new number? Hi, John. Hang on. I'll get back to you in a second, John. I need to pick. Okay. Thank you, Deb. I got sidetracked. Okay. The winning two people closest to, thanks, Deb. 47. 47. Two people closest to 47. Let me scroll all the way back. 47. Okay. US only, 47. Let's scroll back. Let's see. Sharon R had 44. 47 without going over. Sharon R and Missy Johnson had 46. Is it Sharon R and Missy J? Am I right? Am I right? I'm going to keep scrolling. Get them to check for me. And hi, John, by the way. Thanks for joining in. Let's see. Scrolling. Still scrolling. Hang on. Did I have it right? Missy and Sharon. Okay, Missy and Sharon, what ones would you like? And John, if you want to pick one, I'll send one to you too. If I have your address, John? You'll have to send me your address. If you want a sticker, John, you'll have to send me your address. Okay, so Missy and Sharon, what ones do you want? Okay, back on track, people. Back on track. Let's see. I don't think they've answered yet. Sharon wants a pug. Okay, Sharon wants a pug. Okay, there's a biker pug. Missy wants a panda. Okay, Missy wants a panda. Missy wants a panda. Hi, Missy. Okay, John, would you like a sticker? Would you like one of my stickers, John? You'll have to pick. You have to pick, and you have to send me your address, which I don't share with anybody. That's probably on something you sent me, the hats or something. But here's my email address, everybody. Email me your addresses. Okay. I want the box of bills. I don't have one of those, John. Sorry. I don't have a box of bills. But I'll give you a sticker. I'll give you a sticker. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. All right. Do you want a sticker, John? If you do, Lemur, Panda, Dino, Frank, Skelly, Eagle, Poe, Zira, Pug, or a peace sloth. This is based off my big poster that's 24 by 36. No? Okay. All right. So there we go, guys. I'm going to, oh, and we also had the emu. Forgot about the emu stuck over there in the corner. All right. So let's go ahead and pile them back up. Well, thanks for supporting the channel, John. I appreciate that. Are you enjoying not having to do videos every week? Are you taking a nice vacay? John does all the Oak Island reviews, and if y'all are interested in anything Oak Island, then go to Facebook and follow John on his Facebook group. Yes, you are enjoying your days off. So there's a Quest of Oak Island. John is a YouTube channel and a Facebook group. And it's a big Facebook group. It's pretty active too. Well, of course, now Oak Island is on, it's in between. The next one will start in November, but there's still lots of interesting stuff there. Videos Island will be coming up. Okay, there you go, guys. So follow John on YouTube. All right, so the next thing I want to do is, let's move my stickers over with the names of everybody. Put these over here to the side. And all my color notes. We did the sticker giveaway. This goes in my current sketchbook idea journal. This is my 2023 that I'm working out of. We'll just stick this in here for now. All right. Now, coloring. I am almost done with this page, this calendar page from Fragile World. I am almost done with it. This is the Fragile World Kirby calendar, and I'm almost done with it. So it's a little flashed out. We got a brightness a little. Let me turn the brightness down just a little bit. There we go. So I will post this when I'm finished with it. I'm almost done with it. You can see it's coming along. But today I thought we would maybe work in the Settle Art Gold just because I want to do alcohol markers. So I need to start something in there. Here's some of the other, I'll just kind of pull through here some of the other ones we've done with alcohol markers and color pencils. So this one has stickles on it, glittery. So we did this. This one was done in pan pastel. We did the pan pastel and pencil. And so this one was I think this one was pan pastel as well. So we have just different ones we've worked on lately. And a lot of them are the Mariola Budek ones, set of gold. And this one is Galaxy Girls. This one's Kristen Glorious ink, and that's got inked stencil. And I'm not sure if that was pan pastel. I don't think that was marker. But here's just some of the ones we've done, kind of in the past couple years. You know, there's Mermaid, stenciled her to look like a mermaid. And you can always tell when alcohol markers because they've gone through to the other side. For all your stuff, sending you a quest to Oak Island back. Oh my gosh, thank you, John. Well, if your address is on there, I'll send you something back. If you'd like something back. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. He didn't want a sticker. He probably wouldn't know what to do with a sticker. You want me to do something? Oh, you know what I could send you? John, I know what I could send you. Are you still here, John? The picture that I have of, well, let me see if I can find. I don't know if I can find it quickly. Do you know? Have you seen the picture? You saw the picture that I did of the guys, right? I could send you. He left. Okay, I'll send him a print of the Oak Island guys. Thank you, Rachel. So here's another. This one is Carry-On. What's her name? I got them on the back. Oh, here it is. Kristen Carry-On. That was her. I try to put them on the back. You know what I colored. John would probably like a picture of the brothers. So this one's got gold in it. So see, Cat and Paste, are you still here? There she is. Cat and Paste. We need to see your coloring again. And happy birthday, Shaz. I just saw that. I know you're at the beach a lot, but you need to get that IG back up. Just saying. Now you do what you want, but we miss you because your coloring is amazing. So there's this girl. She was not a leopard and she did not have fangs. I added that. So these are just some of the ones that I have handy. And then I got a stack of Serenes. Here, let me get down to the Serene book. So this book right here, Nick Filbert, Serene. So I got a bunch of those, and a lot of these are done with, that one's not. This one is alcohol markers. So there's a video for this. There's a video for a lot of these, and they're in different stages. Let's see. I love my Serene book. Actually, I have two of them. Let's see, this goes with that. So, anyway, so these are some of the color book pages that we've done, over the time. The Serene ones are older than these right here. And then I've done, this is more Serene. This goes under here. Fragile World. And this is out of the alcohol markers. This is out of the Pinup Girls. What's that book? I'm not even sure what that book is right now. It's poster size. I think that's it. So I can get to it. The Grimm's Fairy Tale color posters. Let's see. This one done by different comic artists. This one, get her out of that one. We've done a couple out. We've started a couple out of here anyway, but they're done by different comic artists. I think we have another one started in here somewhere. Did I pull it out and not have it in here? Oh, here it is. So there's my Little Red Riding Hood. Alcohol markers. So yeah, working on this one. It's not 100% done, but I do like her. did stencil work in the clothing. So, and then the little elf girl, the little fairy. All right, so let's pick something out of Mariola's. And do a little bit of coloring for an hour or so. Thank you, guys. Can I have two? Oh, Terry wants a couple of prompts. She wants 2 times 3 prompts. Okay, and if anybody else wants any, let's dig down in here into the bottom and get a little stack. See what we can get here. If anybody else wants 3 prompts, and if you post anything on IG, I'll try to remember. Or if you're here, I'll can remind me. I'll shout you out on the next stream or whenever you finish them, and just tag me on Instagram if you do them. And so these are the 3 word prompts, and you can do anything you want with them, whatever inspires you to make a story, a comic, a cartoon, something funny. You write a story. You can do whatever you want. All right. So Terry wants 2 times 3. So the first 3 is squid, mouse, and Japan. Okay. So there we go. Terry, there's your first 3. Second 3 are, and if anybody else wants to do the same 3, feel free. And I'll give you 3 as well. Okay, just to say, all right, let me finish with Terry. Owl. And if you get this, Terry does a lot of these. So if she gets the same, or anybody gets one that you don't really like, or you want something different, just tell me and I'll swap them out for you. Give you something else. I want you to be encouraged to do it, not go, oh, I don't want to draw an owl. Flowers and lemon. So there's those 2. So Terry, there's squid, mouse, in Japan, owl, flowers, and lemon. And Laura, here we go. And if I missed you, then just I'll scroll back. And Wolverine. Oh, there's 2 in there. Wolverine, hut, and anything Bosch. You're going to be challenged, but Anne's up for the challenge. I know Anne's up for the challenge. Anything that's Bosch looking. Y'all know Hieronymus Bosch. Do you know who I'm talking about? If you don't, if you want something different, let me know. I'll swap you out. So Anne and Icy wants 3 as well. Okay, so Anne, if you want something different, tell me. All right, Icy. All right, I'm going to move Terry's off here. There's Anne's. Okay, Icy, gnomes. Oh, there's 2 in there. Parrot, and bell pepper. Okay, there you go. Those are for Icy. Who else wanted one? Judy O. If I miss you, just let me know. I'll go back. Okay, Judy O. Surprised. Thinking. And thrilled. These, I remember I added some emoji ones to it. Now, if you want me to replace one of these because you ended up getting 3, I try to mix them up as best I can, but you obviously got 3 emotions, 3 actions. So if you want something different, Rachel wants 3. Okay. All right, everybody, y'all keep up with them because I'm moving along. Okay, right. Let's see. Deb, did I get Debbie? Debbie Franks. Get Grimm's poster. All right, let me scroll back. Who am I missing now? Who has not got one yet? Rachel, and anybody else, just give me a minute because I know I'm missing some people. Rachel, Cricket, heraldry, and a raincoat. And again, if you've got these before, guys, and you want something different, just tell me what you want replaced. Okay, so there you go, Rachel. Oh, Judy was just telling me, Rachel. Okay, all right, Rachel. All right, anybody else? Or if you want a question out of the chat box questions. Oh, I have to read out of our book too. I haven't read out of our inspiration book this week. I need to read out of our inspiration book. Or if you want some of Kyla Givehand's art journaling mixed media prompt. Okay. If I miss anybody, you'd like one set Debbie Franks. Okay. Here we go. Debbie Franks. Let's start. I don't want to give y'all just all emotions, and I think this pile has a lot of them in the same stack, you know. All right, here we go. Number 7. Anything to do with the number 7. Any dino and feathers. So there you go. Debbie Franks. Number 7. Any dino, feathers. Okay, there you go, Debbie Franks. Bye, bye, sister woman. Jonna, bye. Thanks for stopping in. And again, guys, you need to stop by Jonna's YouTube and her Etsy shop. All right, you want both. Both what, Dar? You want this or this or this? You want the 3, a question, and then this is Kyla Givehand's mixed media cards. So both of what, Dar? Both of what? Do the prompts of the others. Okay, that's good. Roll. Pick what you want. And again, guys, use whatever you want. Just hashtag me and let me know what words you used. Just, it's the idea is to do something, It's not to, make you feel pressured to, okay. You can send you, I'm going to give you them right now. Do you want 3, Jen? Crafting House Jen, do you want 3? I'll pull you 3 right now. You should moonlight dealing blackjack. Okay, so Artie Dar, you said both, and I've given you 3 choices. Prompts and a question. Throwing Carla's too. Okay, and you can do 3 different things. You can combine them, Dar, or you could separate them. Okay, so Dar, here's your 3. Brown. Oh, I think there's 2 in there. Brown, broccoli, and temple. Didn't I give you temple last week, Dar? I gave somebody temple last week. It's okay. I mean, it's recombining new things, but you do what you want. Broccoli, brown, and temple. Okay, and then a question. I try to take them from the front and then put them in the back so we don't reuse them. Okay, so the question is, and anybody can do this. Okay, here we go. Of all the great success stories that you have heard or read about, which one do you find the most inspiring? Of all the great success stories you've ever heard or read about, which one do you find the most inspiring? And anybody can, do something with that, write about it, talk about it, or just a question, answer, So there's that. And then I'll pull a Kyla Givehand card. Again, these are mixed media collage. There may be one thing on a card or there may be a full card. We don't know. You ready? Wait for it, Dar. Here we go. Repeat the last 3 cards. Okay. I'll just pull you another one. I'm not going to pull 3 cards, make you do 3. I'll just pull one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Use a glaze pen to write, or whatever kind of, pen you got. Draw or scribble. Let completely dry, add a layer of watercolor. So whatever kind of pen you want to, that's because that's waterproof and you can go over it with watercolor is why she's saying a glaze pen. But use what you got. Any kind of pen that you think watercolor will work over. It's just, it's just a little mixed media experimentation in Kyla's cards. All right. Anybody else? Oh, Crafting Jen wants 3. Okay, let me get another stack here. All right, so Jen, 3 for you. Let's pick a little stack. Here we go. Insect. Come on, come apart here. Circles and grapefruit. Grapefruit, circles, and insect. There you go, Crafty Jen. You should, let's see, am I missing anything? Let's see. All right. She needs white cloth. Oh my gosh. All right. So there we go. Anybody else want 3 before I move on? We're not getting a lot of coloring done. All right. So I'm not going to put these back in until we make sure nobody else wants any. All right. So let's go ahead and let's just at least get started. And then last 5 minutes, I'll read out of our book. Okay. All right. Let's see what we want to start on here anyway. Obviously, we're not going to finish anything today. I love doing these faces, though. They're really, I could do, that's not too, I mean, it's kind of got a lot on it, but it's not too, there's my mailman. Is he going to get out? Is he going to deliver something? Do I have to go meet him at the curb? It looks like nothing that can't fit in the box. I don't see anything yet. I think he's going to keep rolling. No box. Okay, so I think we're good. I don't have to rush out to the curb. Bye, Dart. Thanks for coming in. Here's a note from her. Oh, these are little ones. Maybe I should do a small one. Nah, because it's too hard to see. Melody sent me this stack. So she signed it from Melody. Okay, I think we'll maybe go with this. I think we'll go with that one. All right. And this is Set of Art Gold, Mariola Budek art. This is from 2021. She's out of Poland, but I think she's on Etsy. I think somebody said that she's on Etsy. Let me give you the ISBN on this. 978-8396-239242. And they're separate. They're all separated on heavy cardstock, so you don't have to pull them out. They're not in a book. They come, So yeah. All right. So let's work on her. Let's zoom in a little. We'll work on her for a bit. We'll see how far we get. Okay. Do I want her to be a light skin, medium skin, dark skin? Well, she doesn't really. I think she'd have to be maybe medium skin. She could be dark skin, but I like my dark skin girls to look, a certain way. We've done quite a few of them. Let's see. Looking at my colors. Let's see here. I'm going to pull some Copic skin tones. And let me get a little piece of paper to do a test. I got to do my testing on a separate sheet. Okay, Terry, thank you for stopping in. I hope you had an inspiring day today. That one's the one that needs to be refilled. So I'll pull, here we go. Let's pull from over here. I think these right here. Hang on, guys. I think these are the newer ones. I have 2 or 3 sets of these Copic skin tones, but I never know. I've thrown back in there. I never know which ones are which. So let's just see here. All right, so we'll do this, and maybe that'll be a good. All right, let's just start with 2 colors. We'll start with these 2 colors. So what I usually do is let me put something behind it because it will bleed through. It will go through. Not that that matters on here, but let me go ahead and get a piece of cardstock or something to put under. Let's go over here. A piece of cardstock or heavier paper. There we go. And I could just work on this. All right. If you have any questions, put them in caps. You're welcome, Rachel. Anybody? I'm sure I'm missing people. I do go back and scrub through the chat, especially hate to miss new people coming in. So I'm going to just start with base coating her whole face. I like all these little leafy things. I'm thinking some of those should be like maybe greens. So I got to think about what color I want her hair. So I'm just going to get her based in. The thing about alcohol markers, they'll blend if you keep a wet edge. And they dry lighter. So, see where her neck goes. And I use all kinds of alcohol markers. I have the Ohuhu. I have the Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby. I have Copics. I have the Milo. I have all different ones. Of course, Copics to me blend better than anything, but you can use lots of different ones. Just trying to find her skin amongst the leaves. I think I found it all. That's a flower. Well, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Might be part of her shoulder there. Okay. Let's see. Bye, Rachel. Dee, the Copics you are using now. Yeah, these are the Chow. And they come in a set of, I think there's 4 in a set of skin tones. They have a light skin tone set and they have a dark skin tone set. And I'm not pulling the exact colors right now, okay, that come in the sets. But there's 2 different sets of, I think there's 4. I think there's 4 in a set. Let's see. There's the darker one. Yeah. I don't know if I pulled them all, but these they're less expensive than the sketch ones. The sketch ones that look like this kind that have the brush tip and the chisel. But I think why they're a little more expensive is, well, because they can get it. But I think they hold a little bit more ink, and these are supposed to be refillable. All of them are refillable. You can buy the refills like this, that look like this, and refill them with just drops of them on there. But these are the most. If you don't know if you want to get into Copics, then I would, and they come in other color sets too. They have like a red, yellow, blue, green. You know, they have different little sets of 4, I think. And they're the Chow. Okay, they're good to start with, to see if you like doing alcohol markers. I like, you just like saying oh hoo hoo. Damn it. Okay, so was I gonna go with this? Let's see. This one might be a little, let's see, maybe this one's a little newer. See, again, I have a whole bunch of different sets of them, especially of the skin tones. All right, so I'll go with this, and that one's a little dry. Where's the one I was using? This one? Which one was I using? I think that's the one I was using, but not this one. Let's go back here. Nope, that one's dried out. Let me pick them. Let me pick the ones I want here. Either one of those is probably good. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to add a little bit of shading. So we'll start with the... And then what you have to do is, while it's wet, is go back and forth and blend. Because while it's wet is when it'll blend. And you can re-wet it. You know, it'll re-wet. But, you know, take your time. This one seems a little floppy for some reason. Did I switch out this nib? I don't remember. And then I always add pencil as well. I always add pencil to my whatever I'm doing, whether it's markers, watercolor, pan pastels. But this brush feels a little, let me see. Which number is this one? E2. Let's see what this one is. This is more pink, I think. This might have been the one I used. Okay, we're going to go with this one. Malibu's snoring. She's behind me. She's snoring. Laying on the floor. Had too much going on this morning for her to hang out on the desk today. Trying to squeeze in a lot of things. How handy to know. Oh, Shaz. Okay, I don't remember what I answered to Shaz, but okay. Handy to know. Oh, the chows. Is that what it was that you were asking me about? What color hair do y'all want on her? Any hair color preference? Because I want a lot of greens, I think, in the, although I think it's supposed, maybe some of it's supposed to be shells. Is that supposed to be shells? That kind of looks like a shell right there. I think some of these are supposed to be shells. Doesn't that look like a shell? Do you think that looks like a shell? Okay, Shelly. Purple hair. But what do you think those are? Do you think some of those are shells and some of them are coral? Like, hard coral? Not sure. I mean, not that it matters. We can do whatever we want, but I'm just kind of trying to figure out what Mariola might have been thinking. Definitely shells. Can y'all see? Maybe I should zoom in a little more. Yeah, that's better, right? Now, of course, the color. Is that better? Let's give her a little more cheekbone here. It's like putting on your makeup. Give her a little more. Do conch shell colors. But conch shell colors, aren't they like the color of her skin? kind of that peachy color. I mean, we can do them that color, but it's going to be like a lot of that color. And thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope y'all got some inspiration, some ideas, some color booking. All right, let's see what we want to do. I like her lips kind of pale. Could add a little pink to them. Add a little pink in her cheek, I guess. Campaigns. Where's Cat? Cat, color, what color would you do? All the shells. Should we do them all pinks? We can do them pink. And let's see. Let's move this out of the way for a minute because I got a couple skin tones. Let's see here. That might be a good shade. That's too purple. Get over here more in the pinker colors. Here's an Oohoo. That's a bright pink. That's kind of the same kind of pink. So I want something a little different. What other ones do I have here? Here's Hoo Hero. These aren't, those aren't brushed though. I want brush ones. Let's see. Yeah, those aren't brushed. I want a brush one. Start with those two. What about this one? There we go. I think we'll go with these. Start with these two, and then a darker shade with that. Mario Buddha titled this page Crystal. So not really clue. Okay. Have you colored this one, Kat? I'd go look it up on your IG, but I don't think it's there. All right. So what I'm going to start with is, and I'm picking on you, Kat. All right. So I'm going to start with pink. Just get all the shells colored in pink. Then we can decide what color we want her hair. That's her hair right there. At least to start. I might need another pink marker. This one's getting a little too. No, where's that pink one I just had? I just had a pink one. What's this one? Where's my other pinks? Hang on, guys. Nope, that's too peach. That one's pretty good. Now let me compare it with this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll work on a little section at a time. We'll have to decide on her hair color. Should it be like a sea foam green, like she's like a minty green, like she's kind of underwater, mermaidish kind of girl? What do y'all think? Sea foam green? You have not colored this one? Okay. So I'm going to get a couple shades in here. Then we can go back and get more. Did anybody decide on any hair color other than seafoam green? I'm thinking seafoam green. You know, minty green. Like like a light, you know, minty aqua color like this. We'll look at it in a minute. Seafoam sounds good. Thanks, Deb. And don't follow Deb E on Instagram. She's been posting some cool collages lately. Once I get the shells kind of at least based in, we can kind of tell where the hair is going to be. And I'll leave the pearls. And you don't have to hurry, like I'm kind of going a little fast when you're working on yours. Don't rush. Take your time and enjoy the process. Take time and smell the flowers. Right, sister? My IG post. Trying to kind of follow along here where it's heading. And I need to finish my Kirby calendar page. Some kind of a jewel right there. Are y'all chilled? No one's talking much. We all talked out. We talked out from the color mind mapping. Take time to smell the crayons too. Yes, Anne. Oh my gosh. That's got to go in the wingnut book. Where's my marker? Because we always say, take time to smell the flowers. Good one, Anne. It's going in the wingnut book, Anne. So if you don't know what the wingnut book is, it's when anybody says anything, well, it can be funny, snarky, you know, clever. It goes in the wingnut book. So Anne, you're going in the wingnut book. know, we're just a bunch of wing nuts. Yeah, it is kind of 80s pink, isn't it? I'll do a little bit of her minty hair here in a minute. And there's going to be darker areas in the shell too. This is just like the initial two color base coating here. All right, I'll stop because it's going to take me a while to do the whole thing, right? So I got at least around her face. Let's do this one piece back behind. Oops. Let's do this one piece behind her hair. Okay, we at least know where some of the pink is. All right, let's see about her hair now. Other than this color. Minty green. I need a shade. Is this going to be a good shade? Let's see. Too green. Okay, it might take me a minute. Is this the same color? Looks the same. No, it's a little almost too green, but it's darker than the lighter color, so we might have to go with that. So I don't think unless I go into the teals. You know what I mean? I might have to go into the teals. That's too green. You just can't tell the colors till you swatch them down. That's better, I think. Let's look at those two together. This one and that one. Those two. All right, we got our hair colors. I did not sleep last night. I am feeling a little tired. Oh, okay, Carla. Well, thanks for being here. That's okay. I'm not much talking right now either. I'm kind of talked out myself because we did all that talking with the mind map color swatching idea inspiration. It's okay. I'm going to work for 5 more minutes and I'm going to read out of our book. So I'm just going to get the base of this minty green here. I'm going to do her eyebrows kind of that minty green too. And we're going to do her eyes minty green. She's going to have green eyes. Leave the pearls. We'll probably maybe do the pearls with pearl, not stickles, but that liquid pearls. We'll do the pearls and the jewels maybe with liquid pearls and some kind of stickles or something. Let's get her hair blocked in so we can find it easy enough. Okay, I think behind here, that's part of the pink shell. There's her hair coming around this way. Coming around this way. And then down around here. Oops, going off camera there. That shell. Okay, let's go back up here. I just like to get a base coat so I know where I'm going. Like a road map. Thanks everybody that super chatted me and got a sticker today. That was fun. Y'all were awesome. Thanks so much. That was fun. We'll see what I do with the stickers, depending on how, you know. I do want to do some around Halloween for sure. Oh, you know what I forgot to talk about? When we started talking about Ben and his talking about the golden colors that were being discontinued. Let me just find her hair real quick here. So, Cinderblock Studios Ben was talking about, and he was mad too. and I can't really blame Golden because it's probably going to depend on the availability of the minerals and stuff, right? The pigments. So I don't know that I blame Golden. Just like when that cobalt teal went out. Remember when cobalt teal went out? I don't start wearing a sun hat. My hair is gonna be this color for real. Green. Well, that's good. Where are you beaching? Are you on vacation or are you just live close to the water? I'm trying to see if that swirl. No, that's part of it. Well, it could go either way. But I think some of her hair might be up under here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can make it whatever we want, right? Do you want to tell us what beach you're at, Cat and Paste? Probably not, since you're not even telling us that you got off of IG. We're not letting you live that down, Christine. You know that, right? We're not letting you live that down. Aw, Deb, I'm glad. Thank you. Uh, let's see. Just live a few minutes from the beach. Okay. No wonder you ditching us. Ditching us for the beach. Yeah, okay. So Anne's getting me back on track. Hey, thanks, Anne. Anne's going like this with the rope, pulling me back on. Yes, this week my I guess all Michael's it's buy one, get one 50% off. So here's the colors that Ben said were being discontinued. And let me move this out of the way here so I have some space. And I bought a couple colors that he said were going to be discontinued. Now I don't think he said quinacridone, nickel, azo gold, but something in the quinacridone, that something in that is being discontinued, I think. So that might affect this color. So I got one of these just in case because I wasn't sure if that was one. Alizarin crimson hue, and again, very specific. They're very specific colors that are being discontinued. Not all, I don't think all alizarin crimson. I don't know. He didn't know, for sure. So you'd have to go to Golden and look up discontinued colors or what colors are being discontinued. But alizarin crimson hue was one he talked about. And then the other one was I got it in the small. Here, where is it? Indian yellow hue. I got this in the fluid. They didn't have it in this. I just had it in the fluids. Well, that's what that is. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? I got a couple different. I got three different kind of things here. Indian yellow hue. So I got one in the tube and one in the fluids because Indian yellow hue is one of the ones being discontinued. It is the quinacridones, you think, Devin? Yeah. So yellow India yellow hue or Indian yellow hue. Again, probably look it up on what you call it. Hang on, I got another one over here. I think this is the one that was discontinued, cobalt turquoise. I think that was the one that was discontinued some years ago. I think that's it. I sent some of mine to Packer Dye, I think, because that's one of her favorite colors back in the day, a few years ago. And then I bought teal. This is not one of the ones that he said was discontinued, but I got a teal because those are the closest ones. What was the other one? Yeah, I think it was quinacridone azul gold. So yeah, I got that in the tube as well. There's another one, but they didn't have it. It was something orange. Some kind of orange was being discontinued, but my Michaels didn't have it. So it was buy one, get one 50% off. And that was all of the golden paints. So whether you got this size, the tubes, they were buy one, get one 50% off. So yeah. Yeah. What was the guy's channel? Oh, Cinder Block Studios. Cinder Block Studios. His name is Ben. Cinder Block Studios is his YouTube channel. So anyway, he was talking about the colors that because he uses these in his paintings, right? I think he uses the tubes more than the liquids. But I think he had to get some liquids because they didn't have the tubes. They didn't have any of it at his store. So those are the colors. But again, check with Michaels. Check with Golden to see which colors they are talking about discontinuing because they can't get the ingredients, if you will. Yeah, no, we just need to start mining you're in Canada. We need to start mining our own country. We have plenty of stuff right here in this country to mine. We don't need to go elsewhere, if you know what I mean. But, they didn't ask me. Okay, so let's go with these two colors. All right, so yeah, I think these two colors are going to be. So this one is just a little bit more bluer, tealer. It's hard to tell. They look almost the same here, but they're just one shade different. So I want to get in some of the darker color, and it does dry lighter, but as you build up, you can layer up your alcohol markers. So as they dry, you can add more, another shade or whatever. But I like to get some nice blends in it first, and then I'll go in and I wish I could find those pictures from Annie. I have two different message things from her, and I couldn't find the second one, so I don't know. I want to find that, show that library to Rachel next time she's here. So she specifically took that library picture for me. Let's see. Empty ear piercing. Yeah, well, we could always give her an earring, Give her a pearl, like when I put these pearls. All right, so I guess I better stop so I can read our book. I don't know who streams at 1 hour. Sometimes Aunt Beck streams on Wednesday, but I don't know if she was in here earlier. I didn't get to ask her. So, and who else might stream on Wednesday? But I will try to finish this today. I can't promise, but let me get the right ones for the right ones. Yeah, they look almost similar. But anyway, you can kind of see where we're heading. See where we're heading there. I knew I wasn't going to finish this on stream. All right, let's see. All right, let me quickly read a couple pages out of our 1001 Ways to Creativity, and then go check my mail and eat some lunch. All right, so this is 1001 Ways of Creativity, and we are into the purple section, which is the spirit of creativity, I think. All right. Primitives of our own. And again, if something occurs to you, get an idea, inspiration, write down what inspires you or occurs to you. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with what I'm reading. But if you get thank you, Devin. If you get an idea or something from the reading, then write it down in your inspiration book. Primitives of our own species, even today, are historically shallow in their knowledge of the past. Only the poet who writes speaks his message across the millennia to other hearts. And we are woe begone in the history department. Okay. Imagination is the beginning of creation. That's George Bernard Shaw. Writers are not just people who sit down and write, they hazard themselves. Every time you compose a book, your composition of yourself is at stake. Great things are not accomplished by those who yield to trends and fads and popular opinion. The writer writes in order to teach himself, to understand himself, to satisfy himself. The publishing of his ideas, although it brings gratification, is a curious anticlimax. The best style is a style you don't notice. Do not be satisfied with the stories that come before you. Unfold your own myth. One must be drenched in words, literally soaked in them, to have the right ones form themselves into the proper pattern at the right moment. And we'll stop there. And again, I may or may not agree with what's here, but I'm reading them all and you can decide what appeals to you. So yeah, that's our book for the week. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Oh, thank you, Dot, and thanks for being here. And yeah, I'll work on her and maybe try to finish her. It's kind of going pretty quick, but I'm just out of time. So, but I do hope that everybody liked the color day. I had fun doing it because I really, really wanted to, get that color inspiration out there. So if you hadn't thought about using the palettes, especially Design Seeds just has awesome palettes on Instagram and on Pinterest. So you're welcome, guys. So thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for your encouragement on my stickers. I appreciate that. And we will see you at other streams or see you on Monday, the good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye. And also go watch Janet Nash. Go watch Janet Nash. If you want to chill English lady with Freddie walking in the garden, and I mean, it's just Janet will just make you feel so at peace. So make sure you go follow Janet Nash. Thanks, guys. Bye.